What's up, everybody? Welcome to the annual Frenzgiving episode of Clubhouse. It's actually something that we started on Toy Frenzy back when I first started doing YouTube with Skelevator. And even though on Thanksgiving he makes sure, he's spending time with his family, and our Friendsgiving episode of the Frenzy kind of stopped going on, I've continued the tradition here at Clubhouse, because what better way to spend a holiday than with your friends and family? And there are some people that maybe they're not close with their families, or it's nice to be able to hang out and enjoy company with people, whether you consider them family or not. Honestly, I see a lot of these guys on here more often than I see other members of my family, and that's they're my family. That's how I kind of feel about it. So I am so glad that many of you could join us, because already I jumped into the chat and there was a bunch of people hanging out there. So far, Alan and Ed have joined me. I know some others have said they might be able to jump in a little bit later, but we're here to hang out, and you get a bonus episode of Clubhouse this week.
We had a very small Thanksgiving. It's normally it's me and Shannon, and then her parents, because they're about an hour away. My family's a little further, so that's what we normally do for Thanksgiving. I always get to decorate the turkey and make a monster turkey before we serve it.
I was going to ask. I know you posted some of those in the Clubhouse. Would you mind if I shared with everybody?
Well, not at all, not at all. But that's it's a way to make Thanksgiving interesting. But they're older, so they're done for the evening about 7 o'clock, and now it's time to come in here and hang out with friends. And I have a lot of toys to open up. Ooh, that's the all-seeing turkey eye there. And I don't even know which year these were. There's a few years that are missing, but I sent Oz a bunch of the past turkeys.
Can you imagine walking into your family Thanksgiving and this is what you saw on the table? I mean, it's right up my alley. I love it. I love it.
I don't know. It's so boring sometimes, Right. And if you can do something to make it interesting or to make it unique. That year I wanted to do all food, and I just didn't like him as much.
I get what you're saying, but at least you could eat it, right?
And that one feels more like a roast beast,
right?
More like a full monster. Yeah, that was the first year I ever did it. I think that was 2013.
Look at how dark your hair is. Wow.
I was gonna say, you got a lot of color in your hair. So
oh yeah, done a lot of people managing between then and now, and that's why I'm right.
Yeah.
It's just kind of comes out of you there. This one's another great one. I love the use of the cranberries.
Yeah, the cranberry sauce makes it a little over the top and a little more gory than it needs to be. Yeah.
But this is just fun, right? Like, it's a lot of
food too. Yeah, I wanted that one to look like a deep sea angler.
I'd like it. I do.
Cool.
Yeah,
I see the little antenna on top.
Yeah,
that's a
just wide open.
Onion bulb. Yeah.
These are great, Alan. Thank you for
Using the wings as brows, and that's this year's turkey. I wanted
this
him to
year's
be
turkey.
as surprised as we were, so I went with big googly eyes. Which
Right.
anytime you put googly eyes on anything, it's way better.
Somebody sent me a video. I think it was my friend Elena sent me a video, and it was like one of these influencer models, and she put googly eyes on her tits, and then she started like shimmying and shaking them and everything like that, and swirling them around, and the eyes were just like going all over the place, and I was like, this is probably the most amazing use of googly eyes I've ever seen in my life.
But better than on a turkey, I guess.
At
Yeah,
least something more appealing to me than what
sure.
you're used to. All right. So, you know what, guys? Let's jump in here and let's dive into the chat and say hello to everybody because there's actually way more people than I expected to be here tonight, which is great. We had Onryu83 first in the chat saying happy Friendsgiving. Freaks Figures is here saying what's up and hello to people. We got Shane from Same Time Toys saying, oh, hell yeah, you know it. We got Plastic Skulls saying, what's up, Oz, and everybody else? What's going on, brother? Good to have you.
Uh-huh.
We got Stanley's Toy Channel saying, hello, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving. Good to see you, Stanley. Thank you for joining us, man. We have the one, the only, distinguished Menhoz with us. What's going on, brother? Glad to have you here. Nolan has entered the chat. Now, it's funny, the other week, it looked like it was just Nolan again. It was fine. And now this week, we're back to Nostrum 80.
Yeah.
I'm not figuring out what the disconnect here is with YouTube and the names for that. I think it's something to do more with StreamYard than YouTube itself, is what I really think it is.
No, it's
Well,
YouTube. It's
there is a
every
setting on your YouTube channel where you can go in and pick what that name is.
Right, right. That's why mine's Ostradamus Toys, where it didn't used to be.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing for a lot of people, it's popping up whatever their name used to be, despite what they've changed it to. So we got Rob Zamora in the house. El Spooky Zorro. What's going on, Rob? Shoot me a message if you want the link, brother. You know how to get in touch with me. We'll add you in here. We got Ian Sweeney in the house saying, "Mana mana, what's going on, Ian? Good to see you, brother." I always love he's got the mud. What was that? The Mudhorn from
Yeah.
Mandalorian on there. I love that.
Well, his screen name used to be Mudhorn Station.
Yeah, I remember that. It was Mudhorn
Yeah.
Station. I
Yeah.
knew I remembered it. All right, we got Troy Dotson, TD3 Trooper in the house saying, what's up, my dudes? And wishing everybody had a great day today. We got Sister K Roll in the house. What's going on, Carol? Good to see you. We have this beautiful guy right here, the Mr. Wonderful. Happy Thanksgiving, folks. Most of the time throughout the week, I can't catch everybody's lives. And like I'm catching up on Sunday's lives all throughout the week mostly. But I did manage to catch your guys' show live on Tuesday. And it was nice to jump in. I picked a great episode because you're talking about one of my favorite topics, of course, being Legion's Con. And I'm glad you had a really, really good experience, Travis. Again, shoot me a message if you want the link. You want to jump on a bit tonight if you can.
That show was a shit show, not to change the subject, but we started my internet dropped. As soon as we hit go live, it just like
he said he was back here, and then I hit go live and he disappeared.
And then an hour into the show, hour and a half into the show, I got a neighbor out in my driveway screaming his full head off, calling everybody that lives here dumbasses and how the landlord can go suck everybody's cock and all this other crazy stuff. And I just talked to the landlord earlier because they had a fight in the driveway. And so the landlord said, if you hear him, call the cops for me. So I was like, okay. So I went and called the cops and then came back. And then, of course, they showed up. And it was like, what a
right at that
shit
point
show.
Just happy to oblige.
Yeah.
That's why I love living in a cabin in the woods.
You know what, Alan? That's the dream. That is literally the dream.
Well, I'll tell you, Alan, my ex-wife still lives in my very nice house that was in the middle of nowhere. So
if someone
I feel you.
someone's yelling on my driveway. I'm in Texas, so I can shoot them. I'm allowed.
Yes, true.
There you go. We've got Cute Cult in the house. Great to see her. I'm not used to the name. I've also learned,
Dentata. Nice.
right? The old Turcata Dentata. I love it. So, one thing I definitely skipped on doing tonight, we tried that other format 2 weeks ago or whatever, where it had like the two streams, one to
Yeah.
like formatted for the reels and the shorts, and the other one formatted like the regular show. I did see a lot of viewership come out of doing that split stream. I'm not going to lie. Probably one of the most viewed clubhouses of all time on that second stream had over 600 views.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a big, big win for views. And, but you know what? It's not worth it. I did not care for the kind of people it was drawing in and getting the attention to. So I've decided I'm definitely not going to do that format again. I
Yeah, there's
didn't
a
care
couple that
for it.
joined, first timers that were all right, but a lot of them are just like, what the hell is this? Bunch of grown men talking about toys and all sorts of other ignoramus shit.
Yeah, for sure. It just honestly, it wasn't the type of crowd. I just thought it might be neat because I know a lot of people view it from their phone if it was formatted to fit the phone that way,
Yeah.
which was one of the reasons I thought it might be nice to do that. But after that kind of turnout and the chat and everything that was coming from that, it was not, I didn't care for it, and I'm not going to do it again.
Yeah, it sucks to be live and have to play defense at the same time.
Yeah, it really does. It's pointless. So I figure I save myself the trouble and just do what I like and what I enjoy and what's fun for me, and hopefully fun for all of you. And that's why you all keep showing up. So we're not going to be doing that one again. We got Joe Fan 84 in the house saying Thanksgiving, everyone. Thanksgiving to you, brother. And yep, the Mr. Wonderful already pulled up one of his chats, but he's saying, "Oh, I know you dudes." And we've got Alpha Magnus Creations in the house. Hey man, Alpha, if you want to join us, bro, shoot me a message. I can send you the link. Come join us, hang out with some friends on Frenzgiving. And Adam is here saying, sorry I'm late. He was searching for the mobile stream. Way more fun in that chat. Just for you, Adam. Maybe I'll go set it up so you can have some more fun in the chat, buddy. Yeah,
See,
I didn't care.
That's because Highly Articulated is from Canada and they have to outsource their rage. So they have
He
to.
is the angriest Canadian, though. Do you remember? He is the angriest Canadian.
That's why he enjoyed that chat.
That's true. The combativeness of it all. So again, thanks everybody for being here. Travis, I saw what you said. For sure, definitely on Saturday, hit me up. We'll get you back on here, man, because it's been long overdue, sir. Long overdue for you to come hang out with us again. And then I also started this other comment here. And this is, again, one of those big reasons I like doing this Friendsgiving. Last few years, it's just been me and my kids celebrating Thanksgiving at home. The family doesn't invite us because my kids are too wild. So I'm looking forward to spending the time here in the chat. Well, we're looking forward to having you, brother. And your kids are welcome here because this has been known to be a kid-friendly show.
Just let us know that they're watching so we can tone it down.
Maybe. Connor might be watching too. We got Happy Thanksgiving and Friendsgiving from our boy Sonny. What's going on, Sonny? Oh, wait a minute here.
What we got there?
We got a Zeus.
Yeah, we do.
Nice.
And I'm loving that armor on that too.
And you know what? He is in the artwork. He's not cross-eyed, but luckily the figure is.
Nice.
The figure is plenty cross-eyed.
What's going on there, Kenny? Did I add you? You should have been able to add yourself.
He must have added himself because I didn't add him.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. I added myself.
Okay. I didn't just jump you on right away because I know you have the power. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that you're here, Kenzo, because this week I won at RossCon.
Dude, sweet.
I did good. I'll show you what I
Nice.
got here in a bit.
I would
Awesome.
just like to mention that today is a holiday, and Kenzo is dressed down. What the hell, Kenzo? Did you not
I'm in
wear
the
a suit
work
to
area. I'm
Thanksgiving?
painting. I'm
But man,
painting.
You can paint in
yeah,
a suit.
he doesn't wear the suits when he's crafting.
Oh,
Yeah.
those are
Not in the work.
non-crafting
Not in
suits.
the work area.
That'd be excessive.
It can
Yeah.
be, but it's fun.
It makes it more
We've got.
challenging. They don't splatter paint anywhere.
I
That's
don't
very
want to
true.
get any of the paint on my sleeves. I'm still waiting for Kenny to give us the full Miami Vice, like to roll on and then
Oh yeah.
roll up those sleeves of the sports jacket while he's live, and then the musical hit.
That's why I start growing the beard so I could be a little bit more.
Gotta get the gruff
Tell you
look.
what, 8th grade Christmas dance. Every single guy that was there was dressed like Don Johnson in one form or another.
That's what's
T-shirt,
up.
suit jacket,
Sounds
rolled
right.
up pants, boat shoes.
Perfect.
It's awesome.
Okay, it looks like Zeus is wearing his dad's shoulder pads.
I hated that. I took that thing off right away and
Oh
got rid of it.
man.
Can't stand it.
It's so
Sadly, it
ridiculous.
looked like it fit better in the package than it does out of the package.
Oh, it's just big enough to put on somebody else. That's all.
Right? Gotta go
Very
find
true.
one of those Andre bucks. All right, we got Hylian Dread in the chat saying Happy Thanksgiving and Friendsgiving. What's going on, Hylian? Been a while since we've seen you in the chat, brother. I'm glad that you're here. And Alpha Magnus says I managed to score all the WWE superstars of late, starting to wind down on those. I picked one up. I did manage to get one recently, and it's one of the ones that I really wanted. Jake the Snake Roberts that comes with Damien. Because I wanted Damien. We all know that's the real reason I wanted it. I mean, Jake the Snake was always one of my favorite wrestlers too. So,
and Zeus is no bigger than any other.
He should be.
Yeah, he should be not quite Andre sized, but the Undertaker has longer shins, and that makes him a taller figure. He should at least have those shins, you know?
Yeah. All right. We've got Ray Black here saying, sorry I'm late. Sick as a month and dog. Hello, Oz panel and chat. Ray, I'm sorry that you're feeling sick, but I'm glad you're able to join us for Friendsgiving. It's good to have you here, and that makes us fully official Toy Tube. We got Frankie Riviera saying, Happy Thanksgiving. What's going on, brother? Glad you're here. Who's that one that you picked up?
They have this Ninja Strike line, and it's Gorilla Grodd, but as a ninja, it doesn't make sense, but it'll probably sell some toys. They also have Ninja Joker, Ninja Robin, Ninja Batman, and Gorilla Grodd. But I'm going to open him up. He's pretty much Motu sized, so that's why I got him.
Nice. All right. Sonny says, Mondo was early this time. Received my Evil In and Goddess. I am a bit concerned, though, as Funko apparently has solvency issues. I hope Mondo is not being dragged down by them. That was one of my biggest worries when Funko acquired Mondo, was that they were going to acquire them. They were going to mess with them doing what it is that they do. But I was a little worried that something in the end may happen to Mondo because Funko acquired them. So hopefully they're able to keep themselves above. Hylian with the he's hitting us with the deep cuts. We got the Debo and Motu. I have the Power Craig. If y'all don't get it, go watch Friday.
I don't.
And then go watch next Friday. And then go watch Friday after next. Because if you haven't seen those movies, you're missing out. You are missing out. They were great. And Friday after next counts as a Christmas movie because it was during Christmas. Just gonna put that out there. Actually, I like the fact that he's got an action feature.
Yeah, he does. It's meant to swing this terrible flail weapon around.
He's a gorilla. He does not need the flail weapon. So I was showing the guys before we went live, but I got my scorpions from Woody, And as you do, you hold them appropriately by the tail so they don't sting you. But these things are freaking gorgeous and massive. So absolutely love these. Definitely, if you can, get yourself some. Get some.
You squeeze the legs.
$44 though. I couldn't do it.
You squeeze the legs, and that makes it happen. That's great.
All right, hang on a sec here, guys. I'm
it's a
sending
gorilla.
out some links. Squeeze the legs, and he do the thing. Wait, where did I put the? Thought I had it on my phone, but that's right. I sent the link via the computer when I sent it in the chat, so it wasn't in my copy.
So this was a $10 toy, right?
Gotta love it. Spin Masters then over McFarlane. You know, it might have been McFarlane still because he does
the
reasonably.
package to the ground. Let's see. This is from Spin Master.
Yeah. There we go.
$10 toy, but the paint on it is not like they have a lot of extra paint that they didn't need on there. Like that's nice.
Right? Considering it's a $10 toy, those extra paint apps.
Yeah.
All right, sending the link out to a few people. I gotta remember, like, I gotta check my phone when I tell people to message me because I don't have everything back up here on this computer. So, Sonny, yes, I already watched those first 4 episodes. Friggin' awesome. I finished them up earlier today. I don't want to talk about them too much because I don't know for people who are watching that show if they have not seen it yet.
Come out?
Today. Technically last night, but basically today.
Yeah.
Just Jeff joining in the chat saying, Kenzo, no suit, no thank you.
These were on clearance for $8.99.
Yeah, and what a great 2-pack.
Yeah, I got like 4 of them.
Maybe if I find some of those again around my way, I might grab them.
Oh, I've probably got 1 or 2 that are going to just stay in the package.
Hello.
They haven't had time.
Hey, what's going on, brother? Long time no see. Thank you for joining us.
Not a problem.
Oh, man. So one of the other things, because it is a clubhouse, I'll be opening up the mutated Super Shredder from Turtles of Grayskull. Skelly managed to find one and grabbed it for me. So I will be opening up this bad boy tonight. One of the last snakes that I need from the Origin Scale line.
Yeah, I found that figure a couple weeks ago at Ross.
Right? That's where people have been seeing them. Mine didn't have them, but I was happy because mine had the Skell Ra. So I was able to pick him up really cheaply.
Got him too.
So
Just
I
a review on him.
Still need Panthro from that line, though. I definitely need to get Panthro. Honestly, I don't mind which version of Panthro it is. If it was the Wave 1 Panthro, or Wave 2 Panthro, or whether it'll be the Wave 3 Panthro, as long as I have a Panthro in my group.
I have a slight preference for the silver accessories over the gold accessories.
Right. I could totally get that. But, I mean, it's really just important that I get the character.
And I think I have another one in the package. So if you have a hard time finding one, let me know.
I will, Alan.
This is my RossCon win.
Oh, here we go. Hold on. The big reveal.
Yeah. But I did not think I was going to, I was shocked when I found this guy at Ross.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
That's the new Cobra Khan.
Yep.
And
yeah,
see
him and Ninjor, and the other ones are up there now.
$9.99.
It's crazy. Never even saw that wave hit any of my targets. None of that. Never saw that wave because Masterverse I've still been finding in targets pretty easily. But
They had all three. They had Hordak, they had CobraCon, and that Tila. Then all three from that
Beautiful.
wave at Ross.
it is what it is. I'm not gonna fuss myself over because I'm not collecting the Masterverse
That
anymore.
and I picked up a NECA Broadway for $12.
Heck yeah! Anytime you can get those gargoyles, super cheap.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Just Jeff has been in it. Just Jeff has moved recently. He says his GameStop and Walmart are super stocked. Rural areas are wild. That's what I need to do. I need to hit more rural areas.
That's what my Walmart is loaded.
And he says he's yet to check his Ross. He plans to next week. Next week might be too late. RossCon's about to be over. For those of you who don't know, what we mean by RossCon is Ross starts getting all of these really, really awesome toys in around this time of the year because they get fully loaded for Christmas with all these clearance deals from warehouses that just don't have the space. And then we can go in and get really cool and amazing toys, such as that CobraCon for $10, which is awesome. However, the problem, and it's really not a problem. What'll happen is typically shortly after Thanksgiving or before that, your local fire departments will be going in to Ross and buying everything. Everything. They're going to clear them out.
How can they be so selfish?
And then they donate it to Toys for Tots. And that is their contribution. They it's pretty awesome that they do. And yeah, if you hadn't stopped by your local Ross yet, you're probably going to miss out. If you definitely hit it up this week, check it out. But you
Mine doesn't
may not
empty
have
out till the week, like the week of Christmas, the week before they do.
I was going
Mine-
to say, I just found Toe Claw's Skeletor at my Ross last week.
Nice, yeah. The ones I've noticed around here, typically it's like the week after Thanksgiving. Not like this weekend, but next weekend. They'll go hit it and pretty much clear it out. And then I don't find anything at Ross again until next year, about October-ish. All right, so I'm cracking open this mutated super shredder here, Turtles of Grayskull.
I did get this in the mail this week.
Oh, it's got some Red Shadows goodness there, Ed. You want to enlarge him for
I'm
us?
trying to find him. There he is.
There we go. Nice.
Yeah, those Skeletron figures look freaking gorgeous.
Right?
At Legion's Con, I never got a chance to go by their booth. Every time I walked by it, it was like kind of crowded with people. And I know that they're not like fantasy, and I'm more fantasy figure oriented. But a lot of the stuff I see, that they're doing what they do really well.
Yeah, no, the Skeletron stuff is 100% up there with, again, your G.I. Joe Classified, your Valaverse, the more modern military lines. Monster Force, another good example. So yeah, those Skeletron figures, they are right up there with them. And the other cool thing about them is they are doing 1/12 and 1/18. Yep. So no matter what size, if you're a classified collector or you are a classic collector of like the G.I. Joe military figures, it's a good line to get into because you got the best of both worlds. That's one of the reasons why I thought the Robo Skull was so friggin' awesome. Mattel's been busting out Star Wars vehicles, and you either get them in 1/18th scale, or you get very few in the 1/12th scale. Skeletron was like, hold my beer, we're doing it in both. So you fit one pilot in when it's in the 1/12, Or you could pop out that chair, and then you could pop in a dual cockpit for the 118th. Great design. Smart choice.
Yeah, smart.
And Troy waving his Ozhole in the air, saying, fucking Ozhole. Love it.
Hmm.
Somebody was just saying recently, they go, I can't believe you call your fans Ozholes. And I'm like, well, I mean, I'm an Ozhole too. I'm the biggest Ozhole of the bunch.
It's only insulting if you don't know.
Right. Exactly. So I got to say, I love the fact that Mattel really dove in hard on using these snake tails. Like we saw the mutated merman they used it on, where they designed the tip with like a fish tail. The mutated shredder doesn't end with like a regular tail tip. It's got the little accessory hole, and then you put it on. It's got the tri-tip like a spear. He's got gauntlets on with
Nice.
like snake fangs. So that's really awesome. I like that little extra shredder motifs. He comes with this kind of almost like a trident style staff, which I like. However, I'm also realizing neither one of his hands can really hold it, and he does not come with alternate hands. Like he can't properly hold it.
Troy says, I was born a fucking asshole.
And grew on it. Heck yeah, brother. Heck yeah. All right.
That's what
So
I like to
he
hear.
does hold it. He holds it pretty good in this hand. It's a tight fit. It's not real loose in there. But this other hand is just like way too open to do like a double grip with it. But still, it's kind of cool. It's got like a snake head there that looks more like a beetle. So it's
Not bad
freaking
looking,
cool.
though. Freaking
Yeah,
cool.
really, really cool. Awesome. So another unique snake down. And then when we finally get the snake layer, I'll have a place for all these snakes to hang out. Still going to be a minute before that comes through, but
Kenzo, what you working on?
I am doing a variation of disco.
a variation. Oh, okay, because you've been doing those.
Wow.
The original concept of that would eventually became the
Yeah.
Buzzsaw Hordak.
And I'm got this guy sitting in front of me.
Nice.
While I
Yeah.
paint.
The best looking Skeletor of the bunch.
Yeah, he looks pretty good. He's pretty cool.
The hands down, the best variant Skeletor ever. It just screams Halloween more than the regular Skeletor already does.
Well, he looks
Okay,
like
roll.
your variation of your boys' jerseys tonight.
Yeah.
Dude, they got hosed.
When
They
I
had a
came in, they
touchdown.
were up by
fumbled it.
3.
They fumbled it in the end zone. It was a touchback. They fumbled it at the
Oh.
inch line. They should be up. But
Yeah, now instead we gave the other team 2. Great.
so how was your guys' Thanksgiving? Did you guys do anything? Was it just a chill day or just one of those? I know a lot of people, celebrate it differently, but
Mostly chill. Just kind of hung out. Had dinner with my aunt and uncle, and it was good. It was really good.
that's good.
Shannon made an amazing meal at our house, and Shannon.
Who's that? Who's
We're
Shannon?
That's my wife.
There we go.
That's my wife. Yeah.
Very cool.
Action Joe Figs jumping in saying Happy Thanksgiving. Alpha Magnus, how are you, sir?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Get it. I'm out of here. This fucking.
That fucking clown.
It's my arch nemesis, and I forgot why. We'd
To
actually
make-
never had a reason. We just
Nah.
You
got
guys,
beef.
you guys made up the beef right here on the spot, if I remember correctly.
right.
There
We
was
never
no-
found anything to fight to beef on. So
That was
whatever.
that was from the toy anxiety thing, wasn't it?
Maybe because we were talking
Yeah.
about how like there was the fake beef with Toy Anxiety and
Yeah.
GDL and
Yeah.
I don't know.
And
Fake
Alpha
beefs
Magnus
just never
chose
seem
me
to work.
to beef with.
There we go. Got that Transformer Skeletor. Well, the Megatron Armored Skeletor.
Yeah. In a long
not
list of dumb things, I think this is about the dumbest choice that they have made.
Correct.
I-
Yeah, I'm a fan of both, and
Look, I think it's great. I'm glad that they took a chance. They tried to do something different. They've been branching out and doing these crossovers. You know, we got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, we got Thundercats, we've had Transformers. Look, I'm glad they're trying new stuff. It doesn't mean it's going to hit for everybody, and that's
Did
okay.
anybody like this?
I bought 2 of them.
I was going to say Kenzo went out of his way to make sure he was buying overstock of them.
I bought it, and I don't like it.
yeah.
And
I like it.
the
I like all of
Bumblebee, hands down, the Bumblebee is the coolest
Yeah.
looking one to me. I think that Bumblebee Man at Arms is rad. Like
Yeah.
And
I
I painted
really
him gold.
like that one.
I went over all that bright yellow with the gold. It looks good.
Even better. Should
I want to see the Scale Glow one with can't think of his name.
Starscream?
Starscream. There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Starscream.
That one's
that's a
pretty
one.
good. The
Unique.
the other one is the He-Man. I'm excited for that one. But Man at Arms should have been Brawn. Buzz Off should have been Bumblebee.
Actually,
Right
you know
on.
what? I actually
Right on.
think that the flesh and blood figure should be flesh and blood, and I should have gotten Land Shark Man, Land Sharkatron. How cool would that have been?
So that's not going to happen until Hasbro does it.
Bashosaurus Prime. How
Right.
cool would that have been?
I
Well,
understand.
What Alpha's
Hasbro
saying
will
is
never allow another company to make a transforming Transformer. That's just not going to happen. So they're going to do it. They're supposed to be doing it, but who knows when.
so
Yeah.
they have a license for, I forget what the specifics are that nobody else can do, but that does not mean simply that nobody else can put out a transforming.
Hasbro
robot.
owns Transformers. They will not allow
They
it.
own the
There's-
name Transformers and
No.
the Transformers
No,
brand,
no,
but
no,
you
they
can
own it all.
still. Okay, so then how do we get Zords? Zords are transforming robots.
That they cannot call them Transformers. You
Yeah,
cannot have
yeah.
That's
just-
what I'm
yeah,
saying. They can't call them transforming, but
you're
you
not-
can still have robots that change.
correct. They entered an agreement that they would share properties. That's why we're
Mhm.
getting Barbie Monopoly and stuff like that. So they have strict yeses and nos that they're allowed to go through. I've read the
Right.
whole thing. It's ridiculous. But
Yeah.
you will never see another company make a transforming Transformer. That's why the Blockies right now are making
don't
like alt
transform.
modes. They're making alt modes for the regular
The
ones.
blocky
They're
figures.
not going to let them make both. Yeah.
I totally get it.
In-
And you know what? In a lot of ways, I don't mind that because one of the issues I've had with some Transformers is like those weird gaps, hollow spaces, or like when they go into robot mode, they have some weird designs for
Well,
how things have to look with the toys.
They're given a budget. Unfortunately, I know way too
Of
much.
course,
about this,
yeah.
but,
Well, nothing's going to be like absolutely
Yeah.
perfect. Believe me,
But-
I totally get it. It's
but
not
the
like
ma-
a big issue.
the main thing with any of that is that they are going to make exactly what you're asking for, but it's going to be on the Hasbro side. So Hasbro's
Yeah.
going to, in
They
fact, the
would be the ones that
Blockies,
make those.
They had Devastator,
Mm-hmm.
and you could form him into Devastator, like all the Constructicon parts. That wasn't initially allowed in the United States
For the combiners.
Yeah, so the combiner parts weren't allowed. They had to actually go back and redo that and then offer it. So, like, because it wasn't part of their agreement.
Right.
Yeah.
And totally get it. Again, they're allowed to do what they want with their properties. And that gimmick is a big one. But yeah, you'll never see another company make a robot that changes called transforms. They
Or
can't call it
using
that.
one of their
One of their
creations, yeah.
characters.
In
right.
fact, the same thing applies to like the Stranger Things and Knight Rider and all that.
Mhm.
Thanks to Amalgam Comics, making a very muddied mess of mixing two characters together. Most of the time now you just see this character cosplaying as this character, because when you
Right.
actually combine them, you enter a joint company, and it's a big problem. So you don't see that much anymore with that. So that's why
Which is why we'll never also
Agent
get
Knight.
toys of Dark Claw or Super Soldier. We'll never see those figures.
It is possible, but it has to be someone who owns both licenses.
Right. Or if they can get the combined license from Amalgam.
Yeah, so it's they own one total character that is just owned by both companies, and it's Access, which is like the blue guy and a red guy, Rumble and Frenzy.
Right.
It's a mess.
I totally forgot about those dudes at the end.
So speaking of which, we got
This
these guys.
crazy. I just saw was it Rodan Raph and the Ghidorah Mikey. I could not find the Godzilla Leo. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Alpha drops his phone.
He did.
Whoops.
We're
Color.
gonna come up and it's just gonna be a big shot of his crotch when this catches though. Look, there it is.
I have not seen those yet.
I almost picked them up. If they had all of them, I would have.
Where'd you see them?
Target. I found the ones that I saw at Target. You back with us yet, Alpha?
Nope. There's his butt crack. Oh, that was his hand.
Hey, his image is like frozen and kind of slow
Yeah.
now. And we lost Kenny. I saw
Yeah.
he popped back in, but it never loaded his camera. or
Yeah, it
anything.
said it wasn't connected. So
Yeah, totally get you, Action Joe figures. She says he's dropped a lot of Hasbro stuff, selective on Joe's or Black Series. Totally get it.
So, if I never had any respect for Megatron, I might like this figure.
Right?
But I want a Megatron more than I want
Another
the
Skeletor?
mix. Oh yeah, another Skeletor.
Yeah, it was kind of my deal with it. I didn't really want them combined like that necessarily. I thought it'd be neat if maybe the Transformer was its own figure, and then it broke apart and made the armor. That might have been neat.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
one, Mike, has like a 2-foot cord. Sorry.
Totally get it.
Reduced him to this character that I like. Now he's armored out. You know,
He should have been Galvatron also.
That would have been neat too. Galvatron instead of Megatron. But they're grabbing the G1 nostalgia for it though.
It's just supposed to be armor based off of those characters. I get what you want. Unfortunately, that is not going to happen on the Mattel side. Looks like Kenzo had an issue too.
Yeah, he's back though.
Yeah. So now that I know I can't turn my head, oh, he's got his. What is that? Battle armor anti.
That's the prototype that eventually became Rio Blast.
Anti-Eternia Blast.
But I got these guys out now.
Awesome. You got the
down.
Faker there with you as well, Kenzo? Those are
What's
cool. I
that?
want to get those for Connor.
Alpha, can you show us those one at a time?
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
So
while he's doing that one at a time, real quick, because Kenzo also did the Faker one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Look at that.
Still working on it.
Robot Terminator
You know what,
head,
We'll start
cool.
with this one.
a tape deck, instead of the symbol. It's still a little hard to pick up. Gonna have to paint some detail on it for us.
Yeah, no, I will. Yeah, this is early on in the process.
Nice. All right.
real quick, let's answer Action Joe Figs. So Action Joe Figs, they have a 3 3/4 inch and a 6-inch line that was designed from the beginning for what the hell is the ship called? We just talked about it.
Robo Skull.
Because that Robo Skull has a seat for 2 1/18 scale figures or 1 1/12 scale figures. So the 1/12 scale figures have always been planned. Cool. They just came out after the 3 3/4 inch ones, which you should be able to buy them tomorrow from their website.
Yes. Yep.
So that Godzilla,
Leo as Godzilla, which makes sense.
that Godzilla Leo would
So
be a
cool.
nice base for a Slythe figure if I didn't think Slythe was coming.
Yeah, I think we're going to get more of those. And he comes with katanas that have the blue fire.
The atomic breath.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay articulation. Like it's basically a playmate Ninja Turtle, so it is what it is. Everyone seems to like this one the most. It's my least favorite of them. So because the other two I think are way better.
I think that's just for most people. They like it because it's so much like a regular Ninja Turtle figure. But forget that. We're going crazy with the freaking monsters here.
I love this one. This one's great. So he's got the fire size, Fire Rodan.
So cool.
And these you kind of had to put some of the parts together on them, which is nothing.
That's fine.
But once you put them on, they're never coming off. And they do have pins, but for the most part, he's cool. I like them. I don't like the green shell. I feel like they should have just gone in and made it red.
That's a cool figure.
The Mikey is probably my favorite because he has.
I love the wings.
He
That's
has
beautiful.
Electric
nunchucks.
But if you say, "Hey, King Ghidorah didn't have arms," you can take the shoulders off and put him in the hand.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
I was going to say my only gripe is he doesn't have 3 heads, but that makes up for it right there.
Yeah,
I mean,
his shoulder
it's
pads.
not exactly
These do fall off
3
all the
heads.
time, but better fall off than crack because those are a little harder. But yeah, this is peak.
I dig it.
That's cool.
Yeah, these are a little weird, but whatever.
Oh,
Donnie
that's
is
neat.
Donnie is in wave 2. He's Jet Jaguar, so that's my favorite character.
I did not realize they were doing him as Jet Jaguar. That's phenomenal.
Yeah. No one else has been leaked or anything.
All right.
Well, Jet Jaguar, didn't he team up with Godzilla? His like first movie appearance was.
Its only movie appearance.
Yeah, was it Smog Monster?
No, it's Megalon.
Megalon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm hoping what they do is do like a what's the one Scumbug? I hope they do a Scumbug Megalon.
That would be cool.
I really want a Space Godzilla Slash.
That's what I was gonna say. I think Slash would be good to do Space Godzilla with because he's the evil Godzilla, and
there's
he's
other
bigger.
ones you can get for Gigan, but yeah, there's tons of them. Like,
all right, real quick, guys, before we go too much further here, I gotta
Here comes the money.
hit the music.
Money talk. Here comes the money.
Fat Red Foo has joined the Clubhouse crew. Thank you, brother. Thank you for joining in. And also, Thanksgiving, everyone. Good to have you here, Fat Red Foo. And he said he was gifted originally, but this time he signed up. Thank you. And Terrence St. John is here saying, Happy Thanksgiving from the St. John. Terrence, thank you for joining, man. Really appreciate it.
Hello, Terrence.
Did anybody get these at Walmart? The little.
I haven't been shopping too much at Walmart.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I didn't pick them up. I saw them at mine.
They started going on clearance, so I picked up a second set. So
I think Ed posted a picture of them.
Yeah.
And I asked if there was Beast Man, but there's only those 3.
These 3.
So I'm not interested.
They have this huge.
I mean, the Battle Cat one's still kind of cool.
As I drop them on the floor.
I mean, yeah, if Battle Cat's your favorite, yeah, get it.
But they were $3, so.
At $3, it's hard to.
They just put them out at my Walmart. That's awesome.
Yeah, they already went on clearance. So
hey, you know what? I don't mind if they go on clearance because those actually might make really cool stocking stuffers coming up for Connor.
They make good ornaments.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
So RossCon hit me, and I found this. So now I have a new obsession, which is mech suits for people who shouldn't have mech suits.
Who don't need mech suits?
Yeah, I have a Mandalorian, a Darth Vader. Like, I have a bunch of these, but this one's great. What's
cool about that, though, is that's just a figure. You know what I mean? If you I'm a customizer, so like that's a cool robot figure that
Has no articulation though. That's the
I would
problem.
take Joker's head out of it, and then it's cool.
Yeah, there's the Joker. It's just like a superpowersy looking.
And mind you, that's a pretty cool Joker. I like that.
Weird back though.
Yeah, because of the hole in the back. That is a little weird.
Yeah, it's the same thing as that. I saw Gorilla Grodd earlier. It's the same idea.
Yeah.
This was $6, so I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Terrence is asking, so Oz and Alpha, are you guys going to Mo2 Fest?
I would if they paid me to go there, but I can't go to California. I can't afford that.
Mo2
That's
Fest is not
Mo2niverse.
Mo2niverse.
Oh, Mo2 Fest? Where's Mo2 Fest then?
That
Ohio.
should be in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Probably I'll go to that because it's less than 5
Yeah,
hours.
that's from Val Staples. That one is the PowerCon. That is their strictly Mo2 version of PowerCon's Mo2.
When is that?
July, August next year.
Yeah, I should be able to go to that. That's not.
So
I live
probably
in Ohio. I'm just on the opposite side. Yeah.
My big 3.
September.
Is it September?
No, I gotta
Okay,
hear.
so it's later than I thought. Yeah.
That means I'm out. That's work time.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it really because then I'm hitting too close to Legion's Con, and next year Legion's Con has to happen. Connor said he wanted to go to Legion's Con, so I'm friggin' going to Legion's Con. That's gonna happen. As far as Mo2niverse goes, I will. Okay, hold on a sec here. Terrence says it's in Cincinnati, but it's in Kentucky.
Well,
That's
that's
a
like
bit further of a
that's a
drive.
stone throw.
No,
Is it?
No. So, having been there, there's a spot where there's a hotel, and if you see a Wendy's across the street, you have to drive into Kentucky to get to that Wendy's. That is also in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like right on the border.
No, how they built the city was dumb. We should just give them Cincinnati.
Yes.
Like it's Kentucky. It's Kentucky North. It's
Okay.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it because I'm like, oh, I want to go over to that place, and it's like, go get on the highway, drive into Kentucky, then back up into Cincinnati. I'm like, there's not a street. Like it's there. I could see it.
Weird.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm doing the West Coast Mo2niverse. That's where I will be. Skelly and I have a table, from what I understand.
I'll be there too.
Yeah, we're gonna have a table. Gonna be showing off Skelly's dioramas, his big 1/12 scale dioramas.
Nice.
And yeah, it's gonna be pretty awesome to hit that up. I definitely looking forward to.
I would love to, but I cannot go to that unless they're bringing me cosplay or something.
Yeah, no, they're not going to be paying out too much extra right now. My understanding.
Yeah, I just needed a room and board kind of deal, but yeah.
Well,
I can't be doing that now.
Yeah, but I know Corey from Make Shape Create just booked a hotel room. Looks like we're going to be splitting the cost of that. So now it's just a matter of getting my plane tickets for the dates and heading out that way. But
so who else customizes here? I know you said you did Vine. Yeah, I know Kenzo does.
I don't.
Ken, you lie like a rug.
I lied.
I I got a new head for my Dylan, so I'll be finishing up my Predator boys. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Dylan, you son of a bitch. What's the matter? CIA got you pushing too many pencils?
Yeah, then I got my Dutch body is here, so.
See, you don't need to customize a Dutch, though. You just get the actual Dutch.
I don't like that figure. And
okay.
It's
you
also,
should
I
still
think,
probably use the head. It's bigger scale.
I mean,
well, I painted
the head. I painted this whole body. This was gray, a gray head.
All right. Terrence is saying he was hoping to have a reunion of us hanging out near the bar with the guy who we never figured out who he was, but he kept defending Super 7. That was Jeff George. I found him on IG. He is a musician, and that's really all I know. But apparently, he knows a lot of toy people. I have no idea though. What is that there you got, Alan?
This is Broadway's Mace. That's nice.
Gargoyles, yeah, that's good.
It looks like the freaking mace from
I'll
the
be
Super
back in a
Shredder
few
from the old
minutes.
TMNT. All right, Stan.
So I'm assuming everyone got a.
I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
Why?
I did. I already voided my
I couldn't
warranty.
afford it at the time. Doesn't mean I won't eventually get one.
So
I mean, it's not like they're really. It's not like they're not readily available. They've been
Yeah.
pretty available from what I've seen.
Yeah.
I just didn't have the money for it.
Yeah, I understand that. I am super stoked about this. I did a video on it. It got 0 traction, so that's always fun because I actually edited it, and that's annoying. But my original one got eaten by a dog.
Oh no.
Yeah, when I was a kid, the whole thing, the whole playset.
Oh, the whole playset. Okay, I thought you meant specifically that, and it just happened. You're talking about like the whole playset and then the puppet from when you were a kid. Okay, we're on track.
Yeah.
I've got it.
So my mom made me this.
Oh, that's so cool.
My hand barely even fits in this. My hand is like here.
Right.
That's cool.
So, but
No,
this is
that's
my.
cool though. I
So
love that.
I made a video where he is he's doing the review, and I call him Freddy.
That's cool.
He doesn't like Modi because Modi is stupid.
You know what's really awesome about that is the fact that that still fits on your hand, whereas if it were the original elastic puppet, it would not.
No way. Giant ass hands. Yeah.
Everybody was like, "Oh, I hope they put it out as the puppet or whatever." I'm like, "No, I want a figure because those puppets just they're elastic, they're rubber, whatever they used for those.
Someone made that original one, and it was licensed from like Norway, didn't they?
I don't remember the full history. If
for the new one.
Oh,
yeah, I got it. I got it from that con.
That's right. Grayskull Con over in Germany. Wasn't that where they had that one at? Where they were doing where he was selling the puppets at the con?
Yeah, super weird.
It's so cool.
I might have a
I thought it was great that they did it.
for that floating around somewhere.
I believe you would, Alan.
I do.
I also believe that your latex would last a lot longer. I don't know. I think
it was Toyplosion. Toyplosion.
Modern latex has more fillers in it, and it's more sensitive to UV.
Oh, okay.
So
well, because I know like the old ones, I think a lot of it just had to do with like our hands getting sweaty inside of it, and then the salt and everything just corroding that rubber and everything. Yeah.
Trying to find. I got a couple more real fun customs that I started last couple of weeks.
Question for Ed. I notice you're in a different room. What happened with your crazy neighbor on Tuesday?
I'm in the same room.
Yeah, he's just the shelf behind you is a little different, I think.
I just had my chair angled. That's all.
Yeah.
My crazy neighbor. So the cops came. They talked to him. He got told to go to bed, or else if they had to come back, he was going to get taken for a ride. And they were here for about an hour and a half trying to calm his ass down, though. But since he didn't hurt anybody, they couldn't do anything except answer a noise complaint.
Well, you, sir, were emotionally traumatized by the event.
Yes. But it was good because I saw the sheriff come through probably 3 or 4 more times that night throughout the course of the night. So checking out things.
He was told to go to bed. Are you living next to Van? No, he's too far up north for Van.
I'm trying to get the light right on this. There's my.
All right, so I told you guys I've been going through and I was organizing a lot of my.
This is a simple custom.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just it's the Stranger Things armor on with like other part, like they randomly are the same color, so it makes them very with that weird Skeletor that came with Screech. So
That looks cool.
yeah, I like it. I'm gonna paint his face a different color though. I'm gonna make him a different Skeletor, like a grape flavored. I also got this guy, which I've been making, which is just a bunch of. I haven't painted any of it yet, but I'm gonna make him like a sea urchin version of
Spikor.
Spikor. Yeah.
Nice. I dig it. I really
Yeah.
dig that. Nope. All right. Terrence is asking, by the way, any update? Are we getting a figure obscura this weekend? It's the time, right? Like, without any official confirmation. I mean, we'll all know tomorrow if they drop a hint or not. But that's the typical thing, right? It's Thanksgiving weekend. We'll get the hint tomorrow, and then we'll have a new figure obscura over the weekend. You know, it's just typically what we get. So I've been going through organizing all the accessories and stuff for. I've just been piling up since like Joe Fest in here. All those stuff that I've gotten. I've been trying to go through and accessorize everything. All of like the spell effects and everything I have from pretty much my Mythic Legions, and then the Forgotten King from Monster Force. This is a big bag of spell effects in all different types of colors. Just a huge bag.
That's fun. I've done that too. I got a bunch of Doctor Strange parts over here. I'm like, why does he come with so many effects?
Yeah, no, like,
It's like
well, I
Ryan's
need to
got
start
some.
reorganizing and breaking down everything so that I can get it stored away properly and all. And
Is that
it was crazy just how much I had.
12-7 Bengals at halftime.
Yeah.
My custom drag store.
Oh, is that what it is? It's really small on my screen. There we
Hold
go.
on, trying to embiggen you
I
here,
thought it was
Alan.
a gorilla at first. That's why I was like, what? Yeah.
Till the one comes out. I couldn't wait.
Right.
He was my favorite figure because he would roll across surfaces, you know?
Yeah.
I like zipping them everywhere,
So,
scaring the hell out of the cats.
Alan, while we have this in frame, so this is the new Fright Zone playset, but you've gone and you've customized it quite a bit for your horde.
Yeah,
So,
there's a okay.
Tim
That's that
McGee-
Amazon thing, ain't it?
Yeah, the Tim McGee mountain playset here off to the side.
Yep.
And you've got it all paint matched. Now it's funny before we got the Fright Zone official launch, my plan was to buy 2 of those Tim McGee ones because I saw on Hebrew years ago, he went and he customized one to make it into a Fright Zone. But I was going to add some extra stuff to mine. I was going to try to get the Swamp Trap playset from the Swamp Thing toys that Kenner put out back in the 90s.
Yeah.
I was going to try to get that and kind of attach it to it. And there was a Harry Potter playset called the no, it wasn't Harry Potter. It was Lord of the Rings. It was a Lord of the Rings playset. Was it Harry? Yeah, it was Lord of the Rings. But it came with like a little tree branch, and instead of like wrapping it up in the vines, gonna have it like is a web, a stretchy web that goes over it. And I was gonna kind of make it like, that was the trap instead. But that is
Dude,
cool.
look at the pit there. That's
Wow,
so
right?
cool.
There's your slime pit. He's got it all in one.
That's my leaf swamp.
I'm still bummed we didn't get a slime pit
red water in that.
with turtles.
That is great. That is so cool. Yeah, I thought Turtles of Grayskull, we might have seen a playset for, the slime pit, but still nothing yet.
I got this guy. Speaking of slime and effect parts, I made him from a whole bunch of just random clear parts that I had.
Nice.
I haven't come up with a name with him, but he's gonna have.
Oh.
I was thinking like Gummy Man.
I love everything but the hockey stick.
I had just whatever weapon I had the things here.
All right.
So
Real quick, guys, real quick. Woody just jumped into the chat. He's saying, just wanted to pop in here and say happy Thanksgiving to everyone on the screen. I definitely enjoy listening to you guys while playing with my toys. Well, we appreciate it, Woody. Again, thanks with the Scorpion. And since you're here, got a couple more people that want to be able to buy some. I know Ed mentioned you're looking for two, one
I'm
or
looking
two.
for one at least.
Alan said, Vine Jungle Figure Factory, he's down for two. So I don't know if you want me to send you their info or however we do it, but we're gonna put some contact. We're gonna get rid of the rest of your scorpions. I know
What does he
I'm
have?
interested in at least. So you know the Desert Scorpion Viper from G.I. Joe
Yeah.
Classified comes with these really cool pet scorpions that are perfect.
Yeah.
And he's got them. He's selling them for like $15 a piece because he army built the Viper. So
Oh, yeah.
I snatched up two of them, but I want to get some more and pick
I'll
up
grab
some
'em.
other stuff.
That's
I
pretty
mean, they're
cool.
freaking for that price. You're not going to be able to. We're not going to see that figure necessarily drop down to $15 in clearance. So.
You know what else I need? I need another one of the dogs that came with Law and Order.
I haven't. Well, Law and Order was a Hasbro exclusive, wasn't it? It was Pulse exclusive.
No.
No, it was at my
Okay.
Walmart.
See, I haven't seen any of the other ones for the longest time. I did see Naugahyde once, and I'm mad I didn't get him.
I saw Laura.
He's still got 30 on the way. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I will gladly
get rid of 'em.
I'll take two of those suckers.
I saw Laura Oil. That's it at Target, but they cloned them out, so the dude couldn't sell it to me. So
yeah, I definitely need to get Law and Order. I just want the dogs, really.
Yeah,
let's face it. I just want the dogs.
I need the dog for a very special custom, so that's why I need them.
You know, I want a couple of them spirit animals as well, Woody.
Yeah, I got lucky and one of mine showed available for pickup, so I drove there immediately. And
nice.
Did the pickup. Yeah.
Woody, you didn't happen to army build any of the snake eyes themselves and have any regular timbers, do you? Woody's our G.I. Joe pets distributor since the Hasbro team hasn't realized they just need to come out with the G.I. Joe Pets line.
Right.
Correct.
Release that line. It'll be their cheapest figures. You can sell them for $20 a pop. Just the pets, and people would buy them.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
They're just that damn good.
This is the last one I'll show off.
Okay.
I got this custom I'm making, which is Battlebones Rat King for
nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alpha Magnus, I think that you and I are going to be friends.
Yeah, I love this Turtles of Grayskull, but I literally just took one of those rat things from Halloween.
Yeah.
I hate these hips. These hips are terrible. Just keep
but do they lie?
They do.
Yeah.
They lie when they say
I'm going to stand up, no problem.
Yeah, so I glued the rats to his feet and everything.
Right. No, that's perfect, man. Because honest, that's one of the fun parts about the clearance of Halloween.
Yeah.
Any of that stuff like that you could just break down. I know Thanos a couple years back when he was doing his anti-Eternia sorceress, he got the extra sorceress, popped the wings off of her, and got like one of the birds that had the skeletal wings from a Halloween decoration, and popped those on her instead for anti-Eternia sorceress, and it was great. Now Bud was here a second ago. He's not backstage anymore. I don't know.
Maybe he closed his laptop like I did.
He had his phone though. I think he was trying to jump in, but I didn't see the camera pop up or anything.
So what else I got this week is
got the AEW goodness.
Yeah, they're finally hitting my Walmart finally this wave. So, and these are two that I made the ones from this wave. So, Mercedes Monet and Rick Flair. So,
nice.
I can't look at that and say the letters the first thing that happens, my brain goes, "Ow!"
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
Yeah,
with
exactly. Some kind of weird noise.
you. Ugh. So did anyone get a case of this?
No, is
Nope.
that Godzilla soda?
It's the attack. No, it's Pabst Blue Ribbon.
see, that's why I wouldn't get it.
It's
I don't
Attack
drink.
Peter, who works for Mondo.
He did that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
literally.
does look kind of like his style.
Oh, it literally says right there, Attack Peter. Yeah, and the
Well, that's
cans
kinda
have it on it too. So
That's what's up.
I picked them up just in case. Get him to sign it.
There you go. All right, guys, I'm gonna go hop mobile real quick. I'm gonna jump outside, but I will be right back.
All right.
I'm saving content specifically for Saturday night show. This past weekend we were talking about playing with our toys, but I came under the weather pretty bad. So this weekend we're going to be playing with the toys. We're going to be doing pop and swaps with a bunch of different figures. I got like a Coven of Witches I'm going to be making.
Nice.
I've got finally going to get like I don't know what to call the group, but like I guess I'm going to call them like a Slayers Guild. They're going to be like monster hunters.
You could have
you know.
the scorpion and make it a sandwich.
Ooh, I like sandwiches. What's going on, Duchess? Duchess of Darkness, folks, saying happy Thanksgiving, gentlemen, and everyone. It's good to see you here, Duchess. Thank you. All right, guys, I will be right back.
Anyone doing any Black Friday shopping tomorrow?
Nah, I got all mine done because everyone did it like early in the week. It's great. In fact, I already got
what
half.
now?
A lot of the places were like Walmart Plus members got early Black Friday access, so I got like my little Optimus.
I'm going shopping tomorrow, but only because I'm taking my daughter. So
It also we just got lake effect snow here, so
oh yeah,
no, thank you.
we got
Where are you out of? Alpha Magnus?
Right by Cleveland.
Okay.
Yeah, we got over a foot today.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Right,
It was
hold
not
on,
fun driving this morning. So, but
Does anyone have any idea what this is? It came with Broadway. It's not a chicken foot. It's not peppers. Maybe it's a ginger root or a very poor version of a mandrake.
I don't know what the hell that thing is.
Nope.
Maybe I should read the package.
It's a doggy toy. That's all.
Yeah, it's a chew toy.
because
It's a
I thought
choking
it was-
hazard. What it is.
I thought it was supposed to come with like a pickle or something like that.
That is not a healthy pickle.
That is not a healthy pickle at all. Oh, jalapenos. They're probably supposed to be jalapenos. 'Cause
Now,
that was
see,
thing
the
that-
jalapeno that Goliath came with looked like a jalapeno.
I don't know
But
what that is. Yeah.
this is
That certainly didn't look like any kind of vegetable I know.
the Buddha. I don't know.
Maybe it's just for doing witchcraft. Looks like a shrunken hand.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
There's no finished end to it. Like it has a little bit of texture on it.
Weird.
Now I gotta get his box and look at it.
I was gonna say it's NECA. They should tell you. They pretty much tell you everything that it includes. So you should. Be
I don't read.
I know. I feel that.
That's why they invented audiobooks. Okay. This is for what I pay for this, like $12. This is a great toy for $12.
Yeah.
I got the Demona for, I think it was 12 also.
Yeah, she's I've seen her at a bunch of them. This one had like 6 Broadways. And I'm tempted to get a couple and kind of army build them, change them up a little bit. If I could get his tail to plug in.
Did they make a set of wings that are folded down for that guy yet?
Not in this package.
Not. Well, they sold the folded down wings with other characters, so you have to buy them. It's a good marketing scheme.
I'll probably repaint him and put him on top of my Castle Grayskull.
That'd be awesome.
You know that gargoyle I used to make that young Granomir. Just need one of those Granomir heads for it.
Which gargoyle did you use?
You're echoing pretty bad, Kenny.
It was the main guy. I don't know. Who's the main?
Goliath.
Goliath.
He was the first one that they came out with, yeah. Or the first one that I saw at Walmart, like way back.
I have a dragon from a Hot Wheels set that I'm going to make a Granomir out of eventually.
Nice.
It's a big. He's blue. I'll pull him over in a minute. He's over there. I might have to heat up his port, shall we call it?
His boom boom hole.
Yeah. Warm that shit up.
Just breathe on it a couple times. She'll slide in.
He'll at least be friendlier.
Yeah.
We can ask Kayla to come on, and she knows how to get things in tight holes.
That was inappropriate.
I was talking about the seahorse that she.
Okay, tail's in. I want to change his head out to the angry head because this one's too happy.
Too happy.
Yeah, he looks too much like a
The
happy
face
person.
is on there. Oh yeah,
This one's
very cartoony looking head.
ragier.
Yeah, that one's good. He's pretty big.
Yeah, he's great. Like everything I want, everything is Motu. You know what I mean? So it's all, if it works with the scale, I'm happy.
Yeah.
So he works with the scale. Obviously, some creatures are bigger than other creatures. So, but that's a nice scale.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Those gargoyle figures are pretty good looking and everything. So NECA does some good stuff.
Yeah, I wish I could find a Hudson. Hudson was my favorite on the show. Who is this wrestler? On his butt, it says Working Man Tucky.
I don't know who the hell that is.
What the hell? Yeah, no
Tucky.
idea.
Tucky. Is there a wrestler named Tucky?
Not that I know of.
Oh. I think that's Tucker. He used to be a tag team with Otis.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, I'm going to turn him into Ukla the Mock.
nice. Ukra the Mock.
Hey, everybody.
Joe G, what's up?
Joe G made it.
Yep. I
Say
actually,
Joe.
I might have been on time, but I thought we were starting it at a different time. So
That's okay. The usual time is 10 to 10:30, but yeah, tonight, just because I work tomorrow, I started things a little bit earlier tonight than I normally would.
completely understandable. I work tomorrow also.
So,
Happy Thanksgiving, Joe.
Happy Thanksgiving, you guys.
Right back.
You think we're getting a figure obscura hint tomorrow?
Oh, it's Friday, huh?
Yeah.
Shit, tomorrow is Friday.
Actually, I hadn't thought about that, but that would
It's
make
that time of year.
sense. Yep.
Thank goodness tomorrow's Friday.
If they're going to have them shipping it and getting to people before
Christmas.
Day, yeah.
Yep. Everybody remind Punk that, I'm going to have to find it, screenshot it, and highlight the text so he sees that there's a little secret. Don't show it off until, because they put it in the wording on the post. They
Tomorrow
just don't put it in the box.
Should be Ghost of Christmas Present if they're sticking with what they've done the last couple of years, right?
I bet he never buys another one.
No. And you know what? It was even said, too, that, hey, it's technically his figure. He can do what he wants. They do just ask that you try not to, but Punk went in, he changed the thumbnail so it wasn't on the thumbnail, and he didn't realize that was a thing because he didn't know that was a thing. So Adam says,
Yeah.
I would have been on time if I'd been on time.
Well, Canadians are never late. They arrive exactly when they mean to.
That's right.
That was Wizard.
We got
too.
Twizzler19 joining us saying good evening and happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving, Twizzler. I'm so glad so many people showed up tonight. I wasn't sure. I say that, I feel like I say that every year, but that's because I expect people to be doing things with their families. So
family stuff is done pretty early.
Yeah. I was like, we're usually done by 5 o'clock. So
same. Yeah. Like we eat at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and like we're done eating by like 4:30, 5 o'clock. It's like nap time. So yeah.
Yeah, we get our early lunch / dinner on Thanksgiving, so
right. And you know, I was talking about it earlier with my sister. She was asking me if I was off tomorrow, and I'm like, no, I still got to work tomorrow. You know, when you get that Thursday holiday, like Thanksgiving, because that's always a Thursday, of course. But then, like, sometimes it lines up in such a way so that the next 3 holidays, it's, of course, today, Thanksgiving, then Christmas is on like a Thursday. And then, of course, a week later, New Year's is on a Thursday. So you're off that day, but then you got to go back to work Friday, and then you're off for the weekend.
Yeah, you should be used to that stuff, Oz. You worked retail long enough. You know how it
I
is.
worked retail long enough. I didn't even have off on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but you're used to those.
I remember
days
that.
Off for a day, work for 2 days, and off for 3 days, and all that crazy stuff. Wait a minute. I got
From the month of October. From the month of October through January, while working retail at GameStop, as a store manager, I was told I had to work 7 days a week with a minimum of 50 hours a week.
I don't
because I
think
was salary.
this figure's not going to work.
Yep, he's too small.
He's not wide enough.
Yep.
His height is actually pretty good. Because Ukla's big but lanky, kind of.
Yeah.
So
what are you using for Thunder?
One of the He-Men.
Okay.
And then the boots of Ultimate Warrior, because they have the fringy bottom
fur.
boots.
Yeah.
And
the boots with the fur, the fringe.
I'll build the best. That's easy. You know who might work for Ukla? The new 200X Beastman.
Yep.
Actually, yeah, I think he would probably work really good.
With that, I bought that head at Legion's Con. So
yeah, you did.
I have 6. Is my wife on?
I haven't seen Shannon yet, so
okay.
We didn't see her at the chat.
6 of these. So
you have one of those? That's good.
Right,
yeah, good job. Good restraint. Good restraint.
Yes, I'll have to change where the head attaches.
Yeah, the
but
neck
I think
faces
that
forward, right?
body is better.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
way better.
Yeah, one of the main reasons I want to get everything organized, especially now that I've got these ergonomic paint brushes by a guy called Art by Ackerman. I really want to paint up some of that stuff that Kenny had sent me so that I can finish out my Lord Pythonus that has been sitting off to the side with the parts. Just need to do the paint apps, but since we didn't get one with the snake layer, it's cool. I'm making my own. But I think I feel like I want to test on something else before I go painting up that specifically, because that's going to be a finished product figure. So, like, I need that to look good.
Find yourself a couple of test dummies first that are cheap.
Yeah. All right. Well, in that sense, picking up test dummies and stuff like that. Let's talk real quick. Today is that day that we give thanks and we're gratuitous for all the things that we're thankful for. We're thankful today because tomorrow we're all going to rush out and buy a whole bunch of new shit. Because everything goes on sale. So let's talk about What are some of the? Have you guys seen some sales that you're looking at?
Yeah. There's some Transformers at Walmart that I'm going to try to get tomorrow. And then there's a toy store, the local toy store, that's doing a sale tomorrow.
Nice, nice. I know one of the big things I'm looking forward to. Of course, I'm going to be working when he goes live, but Punk does his live stream tomorrow, his Black Friday live stream, where he'll be doing his giveaways from the Punkathon. So, guys, if you entered to join that Punkathon, make sure you tune in tomorrow so that you can see all those awesome giveaways.
You're going to be working during that stream, doesn't he? Yes, he's doing it.
I thought it was going to be in the noon or something like that, wasn't it?
No, I think he's starting at 8. Let me check.
Oh, if he's starting at 8, then I'll be off of work. I can tune in then.
Yeah.
I thought he did that one earlier in the day for some reason.
No.
Well,
he's doing it just like Punk's Pit. So
okay.
Is it okay if what I'm going to look at tomorrow isn't a toy?
It doesn't have to be a toy. Any sales that you're looking forward to tomorrow?
I'm looking at a scanner for 3D, like a
3D scanner. Ooh, and he's got one of those.
And a LiDAR setup so I can map my haunt easier and make a 3D.
No shit.
Yeah, a 3D walkthrough of it.
Holy crap, that's awesome.
And the LiDAR arrays, I mean, yes, you're talking 2K, but still, that's not bad for what the technology does,
Mm-hmm.
9 p.m. tomorrow, Oz.
9 p.m.
9 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, cool. For some reason, I had it in my head that he was doing it earlier in the day, so I wasn't going to be able to join in. That's why I didn't put my name in. Well, I mean, I'm automatically entered because I'm one of his channel members, but could have entered to win the other stuff. And I was like, I won't be able to tune in and be there. I was thinking it was middle of the day for some reason. Oh, man. That's how screwed up my head's been lately. But, yeah, I definitely want to get my space organized so I can start doing custom stuff because I need to. I got an itch. I got a big itch for it.
It's very rewarding to make your own toys.
There's topical cream for that, Oz.
What's that?
He said there's topical cream for that.
Yeah. I mean, I live in Baltimore.
They have a couple
number
different
one in
kinds.
STDs for a lot of
your
years.
ass or your balls. They have all different kinds of cream for your itches.
Yeah. Dead Man jumping in the chat saying, "What up, people? What's going on, Dead Man?" Oh man. So, I joined Dead Man and Ronan a couple weeks ago in Rad Toys over on the Toy Mercs YouTube page. Guys, if you're not already subscribed to Toy Mercs YouTube, definitely make sure you head over there, subscribe to the channel. Got to hang out with those guys a couple weeks ago, and if when they have their guests on, they get to pick a collaboration hashtag for like the next week. And so we just did Awesome Mercs. And I got to tell you, man, there was a lot of people posting on that collaboration. It was great to see. So thank you again, Dead Man, for that. It was really great.
What's their YouTube called?
Toy Mercs. If you can, Ed, pull up their link, drop it in the chat, and if you could send Dead Man a invite to the stream. Look at that. Look at that. Oh man, it's so good, Kenny. And he looks great with the freaking Disco Skeletor colors.
That came out all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
see, I'm so glad. For the longest time, I seemed like I was chastised for being a fan of Disco Skelly, even though he was my absolute favorite.
Where did he originate?
He was a 2000X when they started re-releasing the original Wave figures, but they were repainting them. He was the variant Skeletor that came out.
Okay.
And everybody made fun of it and hated it, and it sat on the shelf, and then
I loved it. I thought it was the coolest because again, it just seems like that orange face. And all right, he says he's just about to have a huge meal. Totally understand. I know you guys are a couple hours behind over there on the West Coast. But yeah, like, oh, Mo2 Prince is right insane. Sell me that Skeletor.
Yeah, we were talking when I did the live when last week when you weren't feeling well. I came live on when I was doing my toy stuff down here, and Mo2 Prince is I'll buy all that stuff. Tell me that.
Heck yeah.
Kenzo, I watched that stream. I didn't catch it live, but I watched the whole thing after. It's enjoyable and relaxing to watch people work on stuff they enjoy.
It's fun. Yeah.
Watching Kenny when he works, watching Radnom. Radnom does like a craft and chill on Fridays. That's one of the ways it's like I'll hop off. I hadn't been on Let's Go Off-World in a while. I'll be making my triumphant return tomorrow. I will be on Let's Go Off-World tomorrow night. You darn right, Joe. We're going to kick some tires and light fires. But yes, I would jump off Let's Go Off-World and then immediately tune into Radnom. Sometimes I wouldn't even say anything. Most times I would say hi, but it's soothing and relaxing.
Yeah.
And I just feel I need that because
I like watching Radnom.
Oh
Matt
man,
Red Foo also does a good stream of building and just crafting.
Right. So one of the things that I love most about this community is the creativity of it all. I know, Ed, when you guys streamed Tuesday and Travis was talking about Legions Con, talking about what a maker space that it really is. Because, again, he found a good way to describe it that I hadn't quite thought of with that, because that is like the show originally started. It wasn't a Legions Con. Legions Con wasn't the show. That was like an after thing that a couple of people did. You can go back and watch the documentary. It's on the Four Horsemen channel about how it started. And it was people within the community who were making stuff, just showing it off to one another. It was an art show that was done after hours at an actual art convention Joe Viteri and Jeremy Gerard held earlier in the day. It was like this little after thing that they put together in basically almost a closet. But it grew into this bigger space. And, you know, when you go to things like, again, Ed, you've been to PowerCon, you've been to Joe Fest, so I know you can talk about both of those. I've been to both of those spaces. You got a lot of retailers and vendors. ZoloCon, it's a lot of retailers and vendors. I go to Maryland Toy Expo. It's you know, retailers, vendors. I joke about Maryland Toy Expo a lot of times. Almost looks like that flea market swap meet kind of thing. Yeah, it's like people just pulled out whatever they got in the garage and they're putting them up. I mean, there's a couple of actual like toy stores from the area that go and vend, but a lot of it feels like I just have this stuff sitting in my garage and I pop it out and I sell it.
That's one thing I say about it was that way at PowerCon, and both times have been to Joe Fest, right? There are the resellers there.
Yeah.
But they don't just have the people showing up at like these small shows, right? Where it's just, yeah, I emptied out my kid's closet and here's what I got. So
Right. You know, when you go to Legions Con, the vendors aren't just resellers. Like there's a couple of tables that got some resellers, and you got some of the you got oh shoot, now I can't think of the name of his store. Steve Mank's store. Oh, what's the name of it? Yeah, I'm drawing a blank, but I like shopping his stuff. You got Sven, Death by Collectibles. You know, these guys are resellers. They're retailers. They're resellers and all like that. They have a retail space. You've got some guys like that, but most of what you have at Legions Con is people making products third party and selling them, but it's products that they've made, heads that they've made, body parts that they've made, customs that they've made, dio parts, dio pieces, things like that is a lot of what you see at Legions Con. And now we're also seeing a lot of what's going on, Cobb. Happy Frenzgiving, brother. You know, we get a lot of the Now we're also getting a lot of the independent toy companies going there as well. Very much like, again, when we went to PowerCon, like all the indie toy brands were there. You had Premium DNA, Country Fried or Chicken Fried Toys. You had, of course, Mondo was there, Super 7, NECA. Those guys were all there. Todd McFarlane. Like those three were like the big name brands in Mondo. But then, Four Horsemen was the next biggest one. Valaverse were right on that level. But you had D13 was showing up, of course, and Armies of Ashmore. And now you got people like all the different Realm companies. There's like 3 of them.
Yeah,
Tides of the
Brutal
Realm.
There's Brutal Realm, High Realm,
and
another one. I don't know what the other one is.
Realm of Toys. The one that Carlos with the badass reviews is doing with Jorge Thundercats Classics. Those guys, the 3 different Realm studios that are entering the space now. You got the indie toy brands. Skeletron was there this year. Valaverse came back this year. All these indie toy brands are popping up here too, as well as these third party, customizers and stuff who are just selling like their prints. It's such more of a creative space than what you see at your average convention. Now, I will say that is one of those things that sets it apart from that average convention feel. It brings you and makes you more a part of it.
It was very interesting to be at Legion's Con and see how many people who are, no, I'm not selling that. That's not for sale. I just want to show you my cool stuff.
Right? I'm showing it off.
No,
it's not actually
everything over here is
sale.
for sale. This stuff is not for sale because it's mine and I want it. And that's great. I love that.
Cowboy says he's starting a toy company, Realm of Realms.
I know the toy show I went to, I want to say last month, had Valaverse, the one that does Animal Kingdom of
AWOP.
Animal Warrior the Kingdom, Brutal Realms for sale. There was very little retail. There was like 2 retailers, and the rest was all these independent companies.
Yeah. Yeah, and I love seeing that. I love the independent toy space. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still like buying my big name brand. I like buying my Motu stuff when I can find it and get it. I like buying. I've gotten into a hole of some Marvel Legends now that I like getting. I like buying my GI Joes for the pets. Like there's still a space for me buying the big name brand stuff, but I absolutely, really, really love buying from these independent makers. First off, I'm supporting a more private business and not just corporate overlords, which always feels nice. But Kenny and Alan, you guys know how much time it takes and how much effort you got to put into doing your customs and all like that. So when I can support artists like you, and I do say artists because that's what it is. Most people may not recognize it in the mainstream, but there is artistry to all of this. Bud, you're always rocking out some major stuff.
Yeah. That's what you call.
Bud gets toys in. Can't even wait till Saturday to open them up because he's just been itching to get this idea that's been in his head for months. And then he finally gets the toy in and he gets to finally put it, bring it to reality. This thing, Bud has been talking about this since they showed the preview images.
And then because I have leftover parts, look at that new sword.
Oh man, that looks so much cooler. See, it's funny. I didn't care for this mashup of the swords until Bud's. Did not care for it. He looks really good on that body, Bud.
Yeah, he does. The torso is a bit thin. Like you could definitely tell. Like I think he skipped a couple weeks of meals.
It's got that leader toy muscle kind of thing that
I'm gonna test. I'm gonna see if the whole torso is the same height because I might swap it out for a normal origin
Masterverse.
style.
Oh, or Origins.
Yeah.
I think it fits better on that buck though than it does on the Origins. Like
The
the
only thing with
Origins, it looks like it's too tight.
yeah, the only thing with this specific figure, and it's something I've been finding and seeing a lot of people talk about, especially with the newer 2000X, the waist connections on them are very weak, and this one definitely is. Like if I move him too much, he'll just pop
apart. That's kind of lame.
Yeah,
but tis what it is.
yeah.
I can't do much about that.
But then, of course, I was able to do my Battle Cat Man on top of Battle Cat with a Cringer standing nearby. But yeah, this figure turned out pretty good. I had the helmet kind of stays on, like I kind of have to press it down, otherwise it just falls off. But I cut the armor off of the He-Man figure, and I literally just glued glued it on, and then just painted it.
It looks good, man. It looks really good. I'm glad to see.
Yeah, that looks great.
Again, your mental image come to life that you have been talking about, and I like the fact that you did take the He-Man helmet off.
It seemed more fitting on him. The other helmet's okay, but I know when I get when I get Panther Man, I have a spare set of Mythic Legion horns, and I'm literally just gonna like glue them on.
Which horns do you have?
I think it's one of the curled ones, because I have this set here from the Vorgus.
Yeah, but don't use those. Those look too
no,
good
no,
on
no.
Vorgus.
Yeah.
Depending on what horns they are, I may have a spare set. That's why I was asking if you need an extra.
Probably just put them in the box, just because I can't think of where the other set are.
Okay. Just send me a picture when you think of it offline. But yeah, those Vorgus Vermilius horns go great with that with that helmet. They just fit it too good to not keep them on there.
Yeah, because I want Panther Man to look more like the helmet to look more like the classics version.
Right. And you know what? Cobb's saying that the Vorgus has that second set of curled horns, and those ones,
yeah,
those were the ones I was thinking.
That's the ones I was looking for, but maybe it's in the box or the baggie I have of parts.
Yeah,
because I really want Panther Man and Battle Cat Man to look more different. Because I do like the idea that they're doing Panther Man, and I mean, obviously, it makes sense that he's literally just a repaint, but
he needs a scarier head.
Right. I feel like he should have had either a more snarling kind of face, or they should have flocked him. But again, we all saw what happened with the Mothman fiasco. Cops look at me knowing mythics. Yeah, it must be Joe rubbing off on you.
I have never encouraged anyone to get into Mythic Legions. I don't know what you're talking about.
I've never forced or enabled anybody.
Forced? I don't know.
Bud just keeps getting all these free figures from nowhere.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I have 6,
got another
7,
one on the way soon.
8, 9, 10, 11 figures so far, because there's 2 on the way. Because I got the Koi and then the other vampire. So
there's another one.
Wait, 1, 2, 3. Wait, there's
you don't
3
know about
something?
the other one yet, and I'm not telling you.
Oh shit! Okay, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 13 Mythic Legion figures, and I'm not trying to brag at all. Like, I'm not that kind of person, but like, I haven't bought a single one just because these guys are all amazing. Like, I am truly grateful that you guys have sent me what you have, because they are awesome.
With
it's just
Kenzo,
with collecting everything else, it's just a little out of my price range right now.
With Kenzo, it's his choice. It's everybody's choice. But we know, Bud, that you're working on a limited fixed income.
Yeah.
Legions are very expensive. I'm not trying to say it's
Oh, yeah.
like a charity case or anything like that.
No.
But one of the best things about the Legions community, and once you get into the Legions community, it's not getting Mythic Legions. A lot of times it's giving. Like, again, you hear that a lot around Christmas and all like that. But when you give somebody one and how much they enjoy it and seeing that joy on their face. I know that's one of the reasons why Joe enjoys helping so much. He's like, it's just sitting in a box at my house. It's like, yeah, sometimes you got to figure that it's just sitting there. You may have had plans for it, but you're not using it. And then, you get that opportunity to give that to somebody. And you see them get excited because, again, in some cases you just can't. Like this weekend, I was talking about the fact that coming up, we're probably going to have a Figure Obscura drop. And I'm broke as a joke right now because I did all of Connor's Christmas shopping last weekend. Saturday I was under the weather and started to feel better Sunday. So I went out and hung out with Ziggy on Sunday, and we nailed it. We got all of Connor's Christmas shopping done. My boy is taken care of. He's got everything that he wanted for Christmas. I got it all one weekend. But you also know what kind of extent that can put on your expenses when you do it. So I've got nothing left. But lately, the Four Horsemen have been breaking up their double release for Figure Obscura between weeks. So I'm kind of hoping they do it again this time. That way, they announce they tease it Friday. They'll announce it Saturday. And then I'll be like, okay. So we're going to go live for this first drop. And then, again, it's only if they come through, which they normally do this weekend. I'll set up a last-minute live stream where we'll go live in the morning to talk about it and enjoy it. Joe will be sneaking off to the porta potty to go buy it.
Just like always.
It's tradition.
Right now, I know that I don't even need to, and I do it anyways, just in case. You never know.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I love that Disco Skeletor. I was so glad that Mondo jumped right in and did the Disco variant right after they released the regular one.
That's a good one.
Easy repaint, and again, it's. I will never not talk about. Here we go. From the Realm. That was the other toy company. Dead Man might be a few minutes behind catching up.
That's all right. Perfect.
But yeah, it was From the Realm was the other Realm company. See, that's my problem. I would have had no problems remembering that if it was the only company using Realm in its name right now.
Right.
But we're getting Space Zombies from the Realm. We're getting
yeah.
Animal Warriors of the Realm. Everybody's just switching to
the Realm of Realms.
Savage Realm. Zexray Realm. Just gonna start adding Realm to every single toy company from now on. So, Joe, I wanted to say I did finally get caught up on the latest Legion's quest. So glad to see you guys back.
Yes, sir.
I've restarted the playlist today again because I enjoyed going back and watching it all the way through.
Well, we appreciate that. We're a little rusty after our few months break, but I got back into it fairly quick.
That's what got me wanting to go back to those first couple of episodes because it felt like one of those earlier episodes again.
Yeah, for sure. But hopefully we'll be on a semi-regular schedule.
It's a busy time of the year for a lot of people, especially leading up into Legion's Con. And, Trevor's working on a lot of stuff because they had a lot of stuff that they were announcing, and he takes environment shots and stuff. So he's been busy. Bill's with you guys now as a permanent member. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Finding time with him and his schedule, as well as everybody else's schedule. It's difficult. So totally get it.
It is. This Monday would be our normal time to play. Unfortunately, I have to go to a funeral this Monday, so we're going to try and find.
Sorry to hear that, Joe.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but we'll try to find an alternate time that we can maybe squeeze one in. We're working on it, trying to find something. So
absolutely. Well, it was good to have you guys back because I was going through some withdrawal, which was the whole reason I went back and started rewatching all of Critical Role.
Well, that's a different talent scale, I think. I don't know if I would compare those two.
I don't know. If you go back to their very early episodes when they were just figuring stuff out, it's very similar.
Yeah.
Well, of course, then again, those were the guys that basically popularized the role play live streams and helped get D&D Beyond to where it is now with what you guys use it for, which is cool.
Right. And
now, when they release the Four Horsemen book, will there be a digital version on D&D Beyond?
So
I don't think I've heard them talk about that.
It doesn't seem like Beyond, but they are working on getting a digital provider. So we might be jumping over to a different platform. It just depends on how that all plays out. Yeah.
Now, would you guys be able to port over your stats from your current characters onto that? Okay.
Yeah, you can make up your characters however you want. So
yeah, so you won't have to start from scratch again.
Right.
Wouldn't have to restart a whole campaign since you guys haven't finished the current campaign that you're in.
Yes.
Those are the ones. Yes,
those
are the exact horns I was thinking about. All right. Well, you already got the spare set of those, so I think you're good then. Because those were the ones I was thinking about. I knew I had that set. Of course I should have that set. I've got the same freaking figure you do.
Both heads and not using any of them.
Right. That was the one thing with the Jersey Devil. Those horns are molded to the Jersey Devil's head, which makes sense because it's part of the Jersey Devil. But I can't reuse those with a Vorgus helmet, the evil helmet. Almost a bummer. It's almost. It still looks so freaking good.
It is a good looking figure.
It is, man. It really is. It's one of my favorites that came out this year. And it's so simplistic compared to like what you normally expect, but it's hard for me to say I have other favorite figures for the year because, we're coming down to that end of the year where we're going to start talking about like what were some of the best things that we picked. Here, one of the things we do for our New Year's stream is we talk about our best pickups of the year. Doesn't mean that it had to be released in 2025, just that you picked it up in 2025. It's getting harder for me to say that my best of figures for the year are anything but Four Horsemen because I keep buying so much Four Horsemen and less of everything else. I don't consider it a bad thing because I like what I like and I'm going to buy what I like. So,
Yeah, pretty soon you'll have to start doing what Punk does, Oz. You'll have to do like your top 5 Four Horsemen and then your top 5 everything else. Like
right. Yeah.
Top 5 go.
Here's my favoritism else. Brand.
Yes.
And then here is everything else.
But I mean, got quite a few X-Men in this year, and
I did. I got a lot, especially in the last couple of months, and some of those are in my top. Mm-hmm. Just going to put it out there right now. I already know.
All right, guy. I'm going to call you at night. You guys have a good night.
All right, Stanley. Thanks for joining us again, brother. Been a while since we had you on, so it's good to bring you back.
Pleasure sharing a show with you, sir.
Yep.
You know what? Why don't we talk about what's something that you were thankful for this year, Ed?
Shit. Couple of things. Thankful that I still have a job. Well, that's always a good thing, so I can buy toys. And outside of this group of great, awesome guys on here, a couple other people, like Travis and Punk and all those guys. I'm thankful for all the guys I met on this toy channel and toy community and all that. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
That's awesome. Awesome. Kenny, are you with us or are you still away? All right, he's still away. Alan, what's something you are thankful for this year, brother?
So I have another YouTube channel, and that YouTube channel has a following, and we do all lives on Wednesday nights. And there's a guy who he was on almost every week, and he owned a haunted house. And last week he fell and hit his head. He went brain dead, and he passed away.
Oh shit.
And I'm thankful for every single day. I am aware, and I do not take my wife for granted. I do not take my home, my work, my passion. I'm thankful that I'm still in the world and I still care enough to try to influence it one way or another. That's what I'm thankful for.
Wow, that's really awesome, Alan. Wow. I mean, not about
in an instant, you can go from I'm fixing something, I fell, and then 2 days later you're gone.
Right.
And that's a person that I interacted with on a regular basis. Every time he was on, he was a farmer also, and he would try to convince my wife to get a goat. I don't want my wife to have a goat. So
if you get a goat now, you have to name it after him.
I'm going to. His name was Dan McCorson, and I will name the goat McCorson.
I love that. I absolutely love that. What a great way to kind of honor him. Some people may not see it that way, but you know the meaning behind the reason for that.
I just don't like goats. That's my problem. I grew up on a farm, so goats are pretty.
I don't want my wife to have a goat or peacocks.
Yeah.
Their normal sound is a screaming woman. That's what it sounds like.
That is so funny because I have that story. My neighbors down the road had peacocks, and I woke up at like 2:00 in the morning one time, and I thought I heard little kids crying for help. Help, help, help.
Foxes do that.
Jump out of bed, grab a flashlight, go running outside at night in my drawers, and there's just a bunch of peacocks in the road. They had gotten out and come down the road, but their cry sounds like a little kid yelling help.
Or a woman screaming sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got foxes here in the neighborhood, and very similar. Like, that song, What Does the Fox Say, that was really popular. You don't ever want to know when these nocturnal little motherfuckers are running around. It's the middle of the night. They start screaming their heads off, and they sound like little babies crying or women screaming. Somebody screaming in help in some way in the middle of the night. And, of course, you can't see shit.
Yep.
Joe, what are you thankful for this year?
I have to echo what Alan was saying. So last Monday, my girlfriend's brother-in-law, her sister's husband, worked his shift at a mine, was getting on the bus to head for home, and had a massive heart attack and passed away right there on the bus at work. And that gives you a real mortality check, I guess I would call it.
Yeah.
And I'm so thankful to still be kicking and here, and I see how deaths affect family and things like that. It's just a super unfortunate situation. So I'm still thankful to be alive and kicking, able to go to work and support my family and hang out with you guys, you know, here on the show, and everything that comes along with having a good life, which is what I have. So
and isn't it amazing that you found something else? There's so many people stuck in the loop of, I wake up, I go to work, I come home, I watch TV, I go to bed, you know, and then I wake up, that's the loop that they're in. And there's so many people like that. I think people are lonelier now than they've ever been. And like groups like this and finding communities around something that you enjoy is so important right now.
I just had this conversation with my mom. She's, 74, 75 years old, however old the fuck she is. And she was telling me the other day about how she wants to do this and do that. And, my dad just had knee surgery, so now he can actually get up and walk around again. And, he's still hobbling a little bit. But she's like, oh, I got to wait for this. And I had to wait for dad to get surgery. I had to wait for dad to get better. But I'm like, you need to just go do something. What are you waiting for? You might not have tomorrow to wait for. She's like, that's a really mean thing to say. I'm like, it's not the point that I want you to be passing away. The point is that even if you can't go on the trip to fucking Alaska or wherever, go fucking do something. Get out there and enjoy your life. Quit sitting around waiting around for somebody to tell you when it's okay to do something.
Yeah. Instead of waiting for something to happen, go make it happen.
Yeah.
I think it's really important. In the industry that I work in, I work with a lot of miserable people that are just
all dwarves are miserable, Joe. That's just part of it.
Right. And it's they're just unhappy with their lives, but they kind of wallow in that misery. And I think it's so important to find something that you enjoy. You have to go to work. You have to take care of your family. There's so many things that you have to do. Find something that you like doing.
Yeah.
And supplement all that other stuff that you don't like with something that you really enjoy. And I feel like for me personally, anyways, it has increased my overall happiness by magnitudes. So
too many people spend their lives ruminating on all the things they hate instead of just finding that one thing that could break all of that away. And I go the dial for a few hours on my days off, and shit makes the whole week worthwhile.
Absolutely.
It's funny, and if our good friend Payne was here joining us on this live, he'd tell you, humans were psychologically developed to observe the negative. And a lot of it comes down to a biological level from our instinct to survive.
Oh, yeah.
And that's how our brains are set up, because it's a survival instinct that you recognize the negative, you look at the bad, you observe the bad. But you've really got to find and embrace that joy.
Yep.
You do. Wanted to shout out here. We got Tony's Figs joining us saying, Happy Thanksgiving, fam. Happy Thanksgiving, Tony. Tony, let us know if you want the link. Ed can shoot it out to you. I'll be inside in a minute, and then I can shoot out links. But Kenzo, you've come back to us, brother. What are you thankful for this year?
I'm just I'm thankful that it just seems like when your children kind of start to grow a little bit, and everybody can have a cute kid that does what they're supposed to do and all this stuff, but when he gets to that age, obviously he's still pretty young, but when you got a 12-year-old that makes the right decisions because he knows it's right and he does things the right way, and
even though he's not cute anymore, right? Because he's a stinky preteen.
Dude, he went and got he went and got a checkup. He's 12 years old. He's 5'7", 188. My kid is 5'7", 188 pounds. But it's just cool that, I don't know.
He's bigger than Punk.
I haven't done a lot of stuff. I mean, I've done a lot of stupid shit in my life, but it's just one of those things where that's absolutely the number one thing that I can be thankful for is my kid. And I mean, I'm thankful for you guys. I'm thankful for all my friends. I'm thankful for, there's a lot of negativity in the world, and there's a lot of negativity that I can personally say about just with the health part of it. But I wake up on the right side of the dirt, like you guys talked about it. I was listening to what you guys were saying, and you know, a lot of people have it a lot worse. So, just thankful for what we got. You know,
To echo what
Absolutely.
Kenny was saying, my son is 20, and I was just talking the other day because he's he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, he doesn't go out and party and all that stuff. And I was talking to him about how you know you need to have some experiences anyway, kid. So you know. And he's like, yeah, but Dad, you've done all the dumb stuff and told me about it, so I don't need to do it. I was like, valid, dude, valid. You're good.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? If our kids can actually learn from our mistakes
Yep.
and they understand that, and instead of, one of my biggest worries, and like, your parents harp on you a lot, and it doesn't come from a place, it doesn't come from a lack of love or being mean. It's because we've been through shit and we know. And like, I wish we'd maybe understood that a little bit more as kids.
Yep.
Like understanding why our parents corrected us the way they did, and it's because they wanted what was best for us in a lot of ways. And we heard people say that, like, I just I know what's better for you, kind of thing, and sometimes that's true. Yes. So when you realize that your kids have taken that to heart and learned from it, and you know that you did a good thing, you're raising them right, they're making those kind of right decisions. That is very, very powerful. So Kenny, I was glad you brought that up. That is,
I always say that I was a good, bad example for my kids.
Yep.
right.
Exactly.
Like Connor tells me I'm the greatest dad in the world, and I don't always feel like it because I don't get to see him as much or do anything. The fact that he says I'm still the greatest dad, even with that kind of distance and a strain on a relationship, it feels good. And I feel good knowing that, at least I'm doing something right. Um, that kid makes me so freaking proud every day, every single day. He's doing good in school. All of his teachers, whenever his mom goes to a parent teacher conference, she sends me back the cliff notes, which are always like, parents that everybody, all of his teachers say that they wish more of their students were like him. And I'm like, good. But, I hope he understands that his dad is not perfect. His dad is flawed. I've had issues and all like that. I'm kind of happy that he maybe doesn't realize that and see that all that much. But if he can learn from it to become better than what I am, that's all I want. That is really all I want. Bud, let's hear what you're grateful for. And I'm actually going to be switching it up and going inside. So take it away, Sir Bud, with your eloquency.
Definitely family, friends like you guys, and weed. That's it.
Somebody owes me $5. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, that's awesome, Bud. Who else we got here? Anybody else left? Nope. That's it.
Nope.
I'm thankful for Bud's cat ears. They make every weekend. They make my whole fucking.
These
I
are
only get to
pretty-
see it when he
pretty
has
great.
enough weed that he's thankful for.
Right.
So
I'm
speaking of
thankful for
customers,
I'm
Go ahead,
thankful for the sliver of Bud's eyes that we see, because we don't
Yeah.
always see that much of Bud's eyes. Normally they're
Drew.
90% closed. And today
Hi,
they're
Ken.
like 75% closed.
Everybody say hi to Ken.
Hey, Ken.
Hello, Ken.
So we've
Hop
been
on
doing a
stream,
lot of
Ken, so we
customizing
can
talk.
so
Joe,
we can
you
shut
doing
down
any
the stream in
customizing?
10 minutes.
I haven't yet, but I, of course, picked up a few things at Legion's Con that I really, really want to make time for. So I've just been really busy, so I haven't done much customizing almost a whole year. But I got this really cool anvil from Anthony Houseal, and I want to paint it up and put it in my dwarf display. And then the Euro Legions guys had this little creature. It's called a haggis. I don't know. It looks like a
Bloated
cross
sheep
between-
gut?
Yeah, well, it like its tail looks like wrapped haggis.
I was gonna say it looks like haggis.
But it's got like a, I don't know, a boar-ish body. Anyways, it's just a static figure, you know. It doesn't have articulation or anything, but it's so cool. I really want to paint it up. Got some ideas for that.
I got this little dragon, this little static sleeping dragon at Legion's Con.
Oh, nice.
And I painted him. He was gray.
Oh, that's
gorgeous. Cute. Absolutely gorgeous. Speaking of static pets, I've got this really cool hatchling Modi that somebody sent me. Who's an amazing guy, Kenzo. Our buddy Kenzo.
Awesome.
I take your Modi and I raise you this little guy.
The little mini Modi? I got one of those too that's glowing
that
in the
I
dark.
painted too.
Mine's glow in the dark because Kenny knows I love the glow in the dark.
Oh, wait, glow in the dark. Let me grab him here. Oh, no, his leg fell off.
It's all fun and games. Your leg falls off.
Yeah.
My little
Oh, and I think I did
Modi.
find a good reason why Alpha Magnus and I can beef, because I did hear him say that Modi sucked.
Yeah.
So I think I take offense to that.
Kenzo, to be fair, his sock puppet said Modi sucked.
Well, he said he doesn't like Modi. He said from his own opinion that Modi, he goes, because Modi sucks.
Modi was so cool. I'm sorry. Modi is one of the coolest things that freaking Mattel has done with Origins. It was this little sculpted deco in the bottom of the original Eternia play set that they were like, we're just going to go ahead and make a figure of this dude.
Dude, I think I kind of ran him into the ground though, didn't I?
I don't feel so,
many
but maybe
Modis
that's because I never got like a full scale Modi. Maybe that's why I feel
you can remember I was making this guy? I was making Modi Man.
You were making all the different Modis. But I love it though, Kenny. I love it.
Good stuff.
So from one Ken to another Ken. Ken, how you doing this evening?
Oh, did I put myself on camera? Oh shoot. Okay, I'm still shopping at E-Collectibles for Black Friday.
And that's how we found out Ken's not wearing pants.
Oh, and from earlier, I appreciate and I'm glad you enjoyed the live, Alan. That was cool. Thank you for saying that. That's really cool of you. So,
no problem.
I appreciate
Nobody said anything in the clubhouse chat about going live last Saturday. I was like, okay, I guess nobody was doing a show. I didn't find out until like 2 days later.
I didn't even know Kenny.
I was like, oh man, Kenny went live, and I totally didn't even pop in to say hi because I was laying in bed. Like I was between bed and the bathroom, so I wasn't going anywhere. I just couldn't be live.
Yeah, I literally I had my phone. I was like, I might as well go live. I'm painting, so I just threw it up, and
I feel like I'm making up for lost time because of how many Saturdays I didn't lose them. I worked a haunt season, you know.
You got a busy season. We get it. We know.
So you know. Now it's like, okay, I have my Saturdays. I can do what I want. And I was all ready to go live and you were sick. And I'm like, argh. So I came in here and I cleaned and I organized and I worked in my shop a little bit. And I was watching terrible B horror movies, which I love. And then later I find out like Kenzo was on, like, I would have hopped on with Kenzo or something.
Right.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, I gave you guys, or certain ones of you have the controls. You can go live if you want to. You don't have to use my channel to do it, though. So, Kenzo, I'm glad you went live on your own channel, which was great. Absolutely great. But again, you guys, any of you that got a control, there's a reason you have those controls. If you need me to make a thumbnail, you need me to schedule it, I will do it. But again, it doesn't have to be centered on my channel. Ever. Like Cobb ended up setting himself up so that he is a destination on my StreamYard now. If I wanted to, I could set the lives to go to Kenzo's channel.
Or you can be like me, just stop going live. Like, I got everybody else now.
Yeah, who is this guy underneath me anyway? What's your name? No.
Here, I'm gonna move myself above you just because you said that.
All right, what's your name again? I forgot who you were.
Well, you know.
Sorry, bro.
Damn it! I just had that Blink 182 song go through my head. What's your name again?
Yeah,
What's your name again?
Yeah.
It's good to see you, Ken. It's good to see you.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Ken, it is great to see you. These on who they, I guess,
It's Grizzlord.
Grizzlord, whatever his name is. The sketchbook Grizzlord guy. I cut his tusks off of that one, but this guy, his thigh plates perfectly
Fit on his arm. Yeah.
on the biceps. That's that's really nice the way that fits.
I want to get an extra set of those. Some of my turtles that would look really nice for some leg armor, especially my armored Raph.
I just found my upper leg padding for my Casey Jones because I want him decked out in different sports kind of themed armor.
Mhm.
And you know what? There you go. The upper padding that you see on football players, not as much now as we used to. Football players used to have padding in the quad section of their legs. Now it's not as noticeable. There's still some padding there with newer uniforms, but for the most part it's not. But I would put that on there because in the 80s they definitely had that more padding in the upper leg. So
the real thin 3DO pads.
Yeah. Ken, I know it's not your Thanksgiving up there in Canada, but since it is Thanksgiving, what is something apparently my uncle may not be so thankful for whatever the Ravens just did. What is something you are grateful for, Ken?
The fact that I'm allowed to hate dim sum at my age right now and not be forced to eat it by my parents.
Fuck you, dim sum.
The story I tried to deny all weekend at Joe Fest, but apparently there were at least 2 witnesses.
You ain't getting out of it, buddy.
I ain't
Too
getting
many
out of it.
witnesses. There's a lobby full of witnesses. And mind you, I wasn't even up there, but so many people saw it because I was still down in the lower half of the lobby when that happened. You were upstairs when it happened.
I've convinced myself only Kenny from Toy Department and Troy from Grindstone Toys saw that. I'm convinced they were the only ones who saw that.
Well, they've seen it, and the word spread because we all know about "fuck you, dim sum."
Yeah, I know. I know.
Fuck you, dim sum.
Yep, pretty much. All right. So I'm busy bugging. If Joe seems like he's looking at a different screen, it's because I'm busy sending him Mythic Legions listings and saying, should I buy this? Should I buy that? But it's kind of like confirmation bias. It's not so much asking for advice.
He's just gonna say yes to everything.
Yeah, that's
He's not asking me because he's not asking me because he wants me to talk him out of it. Come on.
Good Lord.
You don't go to Joe. You don't go to me. You don't go to Curtis. Yeah,
Well, when I went for a second opinion, I tried a guy named Jordan Frazier. I'm like, wait, that's not even a second opinion. That's just confirming the first opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that's what you're going to get from all of us.
Send it to me. I'll be able to go, nah. You know.
I'm dressed almost head to toe in retro rags because of Four Horsemen.
Yeah, I've got Sir Gideon Heavensbrand in my cart right now. He's with the discount. He's like $43 US is what he comes out to.
Nice,
it's a good deal for that guy.
Well,
best figure in the line.
Yep. Travis just mentioned this. Stavros the Unwavering is on sale at BBTS.
$60.
$60.
Yeah.
You can only get
saw
him
that
from
too.
BBTS. He is an exclusive Dragaseer.
Oh, that's cool.
And Eternium Royalty, Mikey, saying
Oh,
happy
Mikey.
Thanksgiving, gentlemen. What's going on, Mikey?
Hey, Mike.
Speaking of sales at BBTS, I just pulled it up. The Masters of the Universe Origins 4-pack, the one with all the cool figures, is 30% off.
I totally wish I could buy that this weekend.
Alan,
but
good for customs, Alan.
It's 48. That
Alan,
sucks.
buy one and ship it to my address. I'll text you.
Right.
And
The
speaking of Mikey being here, did we all see old Alan Oppenheimer is coming to Motooniverse, baby.
Really?
So no, it definitely was, Terrence. I don't think you saw it on there, but it is.
Speaking of Mythic Legions, and is Cobb still here? Because I just have to give him kudos for that picture he took of whatever the hell the wizard.
Arazak.
Arazak. That was fucking badass, dude.
What do you think I'm thinking about adding to cart right now that wasn't on my radar earlier today?
Yeah. That was
Arazak's been
badass
on
picture.
sale for a while.
Hey Joe, should I buy that?
Holy
I'm
crap.
Magic Ball says yes.
You know
The
what?
Magic Ball you didn't even consult. I have the good guy.
I
version.
am the Magic
Right.
Ball.
It's not listed
It's
on.
It's
It's
not.
not, but I could have sworn it was.
It's
They
not.
weren't there
I
last
noticed.
year, though.
They were.
They were.
I don't think they were listed as a 4 horseman table, though.
They were. It's
Oh, really?
it's a 4 horseman street team from Ishwar.
Right.
Plus
Yeah,
Diego and
Terrence,
Jeremy.
well, that's why a street team normally has some representation, but it's not the full. Like it's not all the 4 horsemen. But yeah, I checked too, Terrence. It's not on there. I could have sworn I saw that listed on there this year. But you know what? I also noticed Ishkan isn't on there either.
Which is strange, right?
So I'm wondering.
Yeah.
I'm not going to speculate any bad blood, but I'm wondering if Ish has decided he wasn't going to be at Joe Fest, and maybe that's why it's not on there because he was the one that did. So what they do, Travis, so you understand, because again, it's hard to try to explain this to some people. It is official 4 horsemen, but it's a street team, which is typically run by one of their retail partners.
I was just going to tell you that you're talking to Travis, so you have to put it in very plain English so he understands.
Okay. So yeah, Terrence is saying I'm thinking this is only representing their direct tables. No, because they don't do themselves Maryland Toy Expo. It's a street team from Wolf King Customs that does the Maryland Toy Expo when they're here. Unless
So-
that changed for this upcoming year. Which maybe it did.
Since Ken was talking about Arazak,
yeah,
I took a spare Arazak and put the Max Bird Dracula clothes on him.
Oh, that's
cool.
Oh, right.
That
Wouldn't that make him a Sparazak?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It
And
does.
since I asked Joe what I should buy at BBTS, but really I just sent him a listing and said, should I buy Lige? And he's like, that's like the coolest figure ever, Ken. So like, go for it. So it showed up in my last BBTS order because it was sitting there for 37 US.
Yep.
So I'm just
Lige
like,
is a great figure and comes with great spare parts.
Yep. Mm-hmm. They got the Furious 4 listed here still. Oh my god.
Hey man, grab them because again, those Furious 4 are great figures. They were some of the ones I wish
Great
I
figures.
owned early on.
They're 80 US each though, and you got to get 4, or they're 80 Canadian each. So like what 59 US or whatever, right?
Again, I can't afford any of that right now. Like I said, I can't afford anything this week because I did all of Connor shopping last week, and I am so glad that I got that done. That is out of the way. I've just got to worry about getting some other presents for some people here and there, and boom.
Well, we did put in for an application for Legion's Con for Delta 17 in 2026. So
awesome.
Yeah, you guys are on the waiting list. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Travis is asking, Oz, did you apply for that Hasbro job? I may or may not have submitted my resume.
Really?
We'll see what happens.
Really?
It was a Hasbro post.
I'm not going to confirm anything until I get a response back, but I may or may not have submitted my resume.
Damn, Arizona.
Sorry about your Ravens are down 29-14, buddy.
I know, man. I'm like
To a
on my
sub
way
500 team, bro.
Don't get me started, Kenny.
3-8.
Cowboys won today.
Yes, thank God.
Strange.
They beat
Right?
the Queefs.
We
don't
I only
want
know
the
that
Chiefs in
because
the
my in-laws were here and they wanted to watch the game.
Of course, they wanted to see the Cowboys game. So, I've never actually asked you this, Alan. Who do you support for the NFL? Because I know you're from Maryland, but you live in Texas.
Buffalo Bills.
See, when I left Maryland, we didn't have a team.
Right? Yeah, you.
So it's I
There was
still
this nice. 10-year gap of no football.
I was
no
like 6 or
NFL.
7 when the Colts snuck out. I still hate the Colts because that was the culture. Was you have to hate the Colts because they snuck out
Because
at
they
night.
snuck out. People can say that, Baltimore stole the Browns or whatever they want to. Here's the thing. There was a deal worked out when we got the Browns. That was all very on the up and up. But we only got the players, the roster, the coaches. We didn't get the name. We didn't get the records or any. All of that stayed. All of that stayed in Cleveland. But we got the team. The Colts were ripped from us.
Yes.
All their records, everything. Johnny Unitas is in the Hall of Fame as an Indianapolis Colt, and he shouldn't be. Because Indianapolis, the city, got all of our records when they got the team. And that is some bullshit.
But so I don't really support it, and I'm not a huge NFL fan.
Okay.
Yeah. Sup, Cobb?
I still got to say, Ravens still have one of the best color schemes in the NFL. Black and purple, baby. Black and purple. It's Edgar Allan Poe, baby. Oh, yeah.
I hate to break it to you, bro, but as a sports guy, Edgar Allan Poe doesn't really raise the stakes for being cool.
Unless he's making the other team shit their pants. Right now, the Ravens are just
I'm just saying.
Ravens are extremely smart animals, though. You can actually train a home defense system with a murder of corvids. You could do it with magpies, crows, or ravens. Ravens would be the biggest of the breeds, but they are intelligent enough, and if they like you enough, they will defend your property for you.
And they never forget a face.
So one year at Skull Kingdom, a haunted house I worked at in Orlando year round, I actually won the football pool. And the way that I picked the winners was, it's Giants against Ravens. Well, Odin has Ravens for pets, and he beats Giants all the time. So I'm going to go with the Ravens.
And who did we beat in that Super Bowl?
Was it the Giants?
It was the GI Ants.
Yeah. So, but that's how I went. Like, I picked the whole year that way. I was wrong like 4 times, but I won the pool.
Dude, this packaging and the art on this thing is so freaking good.
Oh my god,
I finally just opened it. It's been sitting there for 3 days. Oh my gosh, dude.
Axel's artwork on that is redonkulous. I think it's some of his best.
I was just playing with one. I just made one naked.
Dude, that's so good.
Axel, Roy, Fetch, those guys, like, their whole art team at Mattel for Masters of the Universe is freaking on fire. Have been since day one. All right, Cobb, we were going around earlier saying what we were thankful for. Cobb, what are you thankful for?
Oh, thankful for all you guys. You guys are really like my, don't even want to say second family, first family to me. I ditched Thanksgiving Day. I'm kind of in trouble. I didn't go hang out. I didn't want to be around nobody. So, yeah, I'm really thankful for all you guys. Having cool friends like you guys, be able to have a place where I could come and let loose and just feel at peace.
Well, you're definitely appreciated here.
Because I cut my hair, I was coming to see with this light how bald I really am. So I guess I'm kind of thankful I still have some hair.
Mikey,
what's going on, guys?
Hey, look, Cobb, your hairline is still better than my hairline. So.
Yeah. Now, with this light, this is the worst it looks. In the mirror in the bathroom, it doesn't look too bad. But yeah, when I was like, let me see what it looks like in this light and on camera.
when that light gets through those thinning hairs up top, you're just like, ooh,
And
that
even
looks
just
way worse.
the hair's kind of almost like graying or blonder, like there too. So I'm like, oh, that's way worse in the light.
I remember when my hair was at that stage in my balding, I was like 20 years old. Um,
Yeah, it's bad enough way it goes, but then it just gets light too, and I'm like,
oh man, like one of the first times I'd shaved my head and then it started to grow back and it still looked like there was some hair there. Like when it first started growing back and as it got a little bit longer, I saw how thin it was. Uh,
I think it's time for a Bud hair flip with all this hair talk.
yes, Bud, please flip some hair for us. Put that youth to work, Bud.
Youth, look at all that gray. Woo!
Yeah, you got gray coming in too, buddy.
yeah.
Hey, at least he's not bald.
Yeah, at least it's there.
Wow.
There it is. There it is.
Man, that was like my hair when I was 14, right?
Right? Same, Mikey.
That was
Same.
my Nirvana days.
I can flip my beard a little. Mikey, how you doing, brother? Thank you for joining
I'm
us.
good, man. Thank you. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Thanksgiving,
I'm
brother.
good.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Luckily, I'm not balding. I got the gray going on, but no balding.
You got that nice gray, like the side gray, like
the
that
Reed
Mr.
Richards.
Fantastic. Yeah, the Reed Richards look.
Yeah, right.
He's that cousin on The Sopranos, you know.
Yeah. There you go. That. Oh, what was his name? Shit, I can't think of it now. But yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too. That. There you go. Now, Cobb feels better. He's got the hat back on.
Well, I look too bright, and I know I'm not that bright.
Your future is so bright. Got to wear shades.
People say that I wear hats because I'm covering up that I'm bald. Like, I could care less that I'm bald. I actually look good bald-headed. I wear hats because my head gets freaking cold, and I wear bandanas because when it sweats in the summer, there's nothing to catch sweat, so it just dribbles in my eyes. So I always wear bandanas. It's not because I'm trying. I know I'm bald. I'm bald as fuck. Like, I ain't hiding
You're bald,
anything.
Oz? I didn't know you were bald.
I'm bald.
Holy
Actually,
shit.
right now is the one time that joke pays off because I have a hat on, and I still have the sides and like the back growing out now. It does. I said I would never pull a Hulk Hogan. It was like, once I start going bald, I'm just going to be bald. I'm not going to pull the Hogan and grow out everything and then wear bandanas to cover up the fact that I'm bald. No, I'm just going to go bald.
Well, the thing about balding is, like with me, my head burns in the summer. It's freezing in the winter. Like, I cover it up, not because I'm embarrassed of being bald, because obviously I'm not. I don't hide it.
Right.
It's just
There's
that
nothing to hide.
it's like walking around with your hiney sticking out, you know? It's just uncomfortable.
It is. It's very uncomfortable. I like to keep it covered. You know, I prefer having, again, in the wintertime, it gets cold up there. And in the summertime, like you said, Joe, it burns.
It burns.
And my sweat, I need something to catch the sweat and keep it out of my eyes. Eyebrows are designed to direct sweat away from your eyes, but there's a saturation point that it hits and it doesn't stop it. All right, SCS Dog joining in the chat saying aloha all. What's going on, SCS? Good to see you, brother. All right, Mikey.
Oh, the game is still on.
Yeah, game's still going
just
right
about
now.
to say, hey, speaking of cold, how's your looks like they just scored, so making it a game.
You know, historically, Ravens do better in the second half anyway. Like
They just fumbled.
Did they just fumble again?
Oh, it was like they were just showing me
29-14.
highlights from earlier then. I think.
So 29-14, and Baltimore just fumbled. Cincinnati just recovered. 4 minutes left.
So when I went out
Baltimore
earlier, I
has
was
5
mentioning-
turnovers.
Yeah, which that's ridiculous and killing us. I will say, at least going into the half, we had held, because my uncle was giving me the rundown. Oh yeah, no, my uncle just went off. There, I heard the string of obscenities. You know, when I went out there, I was like, I heard we got a fumble into a touchback, and he was like, which time? And I was like, which time? How many times did they do a touchback? And he goes, oh no, that was only the once, but we fumbled more than that. I'm like, great. But even with all those fumbles, we had at least up until the half managed to hold them to field
Field
goals,
goals. Yeah.
which, again, Ravens defense is normally always one of the best in the league. But,
Not tonight.
not tonight. I will say that time we beat the GI Ants in the Super Bowl, our first Super Bowl, was because of special teams.
That's a
We
much more
didn't have.
serious head.
Yeah, it
Right.
is. That's
It
awesome.
takes the
I love it.
gargoyle to the next level there.
Yeah, it does. All right,
Love it.
Mikey, what are you thankful for this year, brother? I think I may know at least one piece.
Yeah, I mean, thankful first and foremost, family and everything. My wife, my parents and brother, and his wife and nephew. But obviously, a big thing I'm thankful for right now is literally all you guys, the community. This whole team behind the Motuniverse. You guys taking time out of your day to help me make this thing a reality.
One of these days, I'm gonna be able to attend one of those meetings, you guys.
Yeah, it's truly mind blowing, man. I feel so humbled and great, grateful and thankful. The fact that we announced Alan Oppenheimer the other day, like
huge.
I'm just amazed. Yeah, it's really cool that we're getting him, and obviously we're going to take that leverage to Mattel. We're going to say, hey, look, we got the voice of She-Ra, we got the voice of Skeletor, we got these two legends here, we got the past, now we need the present. Can you guys show up with someone from the movie or someone, and how cool would that be if we get I don't know, Idris Elba or some new Man at Arms gets to meet the old Man at Arms,
I will claw my way to California if Idris Elba is there.
I'm telling you, we want to shoot for the moon, and that's what it's going to come down to. Is we're going to ask, but will they say yes? That's the
biggest thing.
They're like, yes, you can have someone from the film, but it's Jared Leto.
Yeah. Hey, the new Skeletor.
In that case,
the
you
old Skeletor.
might just want to pass.
Kidding.
I mean, he did show up to a half-empty theater for Tron Ares, so
there you go.
He's open to showing up to smaller events.
All right, so we've got I'll see you in the Mosh Pits 23 saying Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Thank you for being here.
That's my daughter.
Oh, I like the name.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
See you in the Mosh Pits. Fuck yeah.
We are still collecting vendor names. We do. I can tell you that
Four Horsemen.
Four Horsemen are unfortunately not going to be. We reached out to them and they have prior commitments apparently. So
for Memorial Day weekend.
That's what we were told.
Oh man, because I know they had just announced their schedule. I gotta go see which one
of
those.
Are they at DFW? Because that's Memorial Day weekend.
Is that? No, they didn't have DFW up there. They have
Four Horsemen?
No,
really?
Joe Fest. Joe Fest is.
They're not.
Joe Fest is last weekend of June.
I'm not sure.
Last weekend of June, right?
So they've announced Wonder Festival, ZoloCon, MuskieCon, Toylanta, ToyCon New Jersey. Maybe it's ToyCon New Jersey. Shop the Curiosity Toy Show, Monster Palooza, Maryland Toy Expo, CarverCon, Motu Fest, and San Diego Comic Con again, Legions Con, of course, and then D-Con.
That Monster Palooza is in LA, I think. It's either the previous or the next weekend after us. So
yeah, I'll have to check the dates on their other cons.
Yeah, I don't know.
That might be it. Well, it seems to me like if they were already going to be there for 1 week, just stay the extra week. All your products already out there.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I get it. Their West Coast schedule is tight because they got to ship everything all the way over.
Right.
And that can make it difficult. It's one of the reasons they haven't had as much of a presence on the West Coast. which I was kind of hoping having an extra show on the West Coast would be really good because there's a lot of West Coast love for the Four Horsemen that it'd be great. And their history with the brand just makes it all that much more impactful.
I mean, basically, you know, we're working on connection. Like the connections have been really working out for us, where we've been like, oh, this person's friends with this person who's friends with the Horseman, kind of thing. So I think it was been Jay, and I don't know if you know Carlos from Badass Toy Reviews. They kind of took the lead on that one. So I'm just kind of, from what they're telling me, they're unavailable, but we are trying to work with. Of course, we still want Spiro. You know, we were super bummed that we weren't going to be able to get the exclusive that we were wanting. Just it wouldn't arrive until like months after, and it just didn't seem right to be like, oh yeah, this is an exclusive, but you guys are going to get it in like August.
It's a pre-order now, but you'll get it then.
It just didn't make sense. So.
Hey, listen. Learn from Mattel. Star Wars toys.
Yeah.
Remember?
True. That's true. Give you a cardboard cutout of it.
Yeah. Here's a ticket. The figure's coming. I'm just saying, don't discount it.
That's true. We are talking to some other companies to hopefully see if we can still secure some sort of action figure exclusive for everybody. But yeah, you know, there's definitely vendors that we want to announce, but we're still, you know, in the process. But I can tell you, yeah, exactly. You know, we're talking to Spiro Toys, we're talking to Savage Crucible, we're talking to Hordak MX, pretty much confirmed. So Hordak MX is going to come out as a vendor. He's amazing.
Yeah.
There you go. Not enough lead time.
Yeah, exactly.
What
you know?
Is
we
that
put
felonious?
this together very last minute. What was that?
I was going to say, Adam, is it felonious? When's felonious coming out? He'd be perfect.
He would be perfect.
For people who don't know, felonious is one of the brawler bucks coming out from Spiro with AWOC, and he's got a certain color scheme. Okay, so that's on schedule for Joe Lanik. Got it. His color scheme is the bright blue and orange, and the name Felonious, total nod to Baker, whether it was intentional.
Got it.
But, you know, because if something's felonious.
Or maybe Motu Fest. Maybe
let me say, I'm so excited for the Brawler Buck. I'm going to be doing so many cool things with those figures when they get here.
Oh,
I have a head that I am waiting to put on it. This rhino right here.
Whoops, sorry, Oz.
Oh, no, you're good, Ed. You're good.
Let me open this up.
Oh, and that's one of the ones that's like from the Robin Hood animated series. I saw the neck.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Yeah.
That's going to look amazing.
That's going to look.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Well, I got to thank Joe just now. We've been really quiet because we were working a deal in the background. And by deal, it means he just... So y'all remember the Furious 4 from Legions Con 2022?
Yeah.
I was complaining to Joe that I see a good price, but I don't really want to swing all 4 and add that G.I. Joe Classified Retro Viper and add Sir Gideon Heavens brand. He goes, just buy 2 of the Furious 4. I got 2 sitting behind me that just aren't doing anything. Send me your address. I'm like, what? So I'm about to have a full set of the Furious 4, thanks to Joe. I'm just like,
Nice.
what do you want for them? He goes, what I want from you, Ken, is your address. I'm like, we'll figure something out. We got a warehouse of Delta sitting there in New Jersey. So even if I can't ship anything across the border right now due to the political climate, I got a way to get you stuff.
What did I say earlier this stream, guys? Did I not say one of the best parts about this community isn't just getting Mythic Legions, it's giving them. When you can give them away and you work that out with somebody, it's honestly one of those amazing feelings to spread that joy. It just is. And I know some people might say, oh, they're too expensive to be just given away. It's like, if you got it in your collection, it's not doing anything for you. Just give it away.
Yeah, these are, this set is spares to my spares. You know what I mean? I have a tendency to overbuy figures because I'm like, aha, I have plans, and then I don't do anything with them, and they're just sitting on
I
a
never knew
shelf
that
or in a
about you, Joe.
box. What's that?
Joe,
I never knew that about you, that you buy
Right,
excessive amounts.
right.
you buy excessive
Me
amounts.
with them.
Legendary
Yep.
barbarian.
See, I got
The
5 of
second
those.
one.
5 of them.
Yeah,
I wish that
I have a
that was
problem.
one figure that I kind of wish I maybe had bought one more of.
I still need to get a hold of that damn thing.
Oh, now it's so I will
Same.
say but that was one of the main reasons I said I wish I'd gotten one extra because I did want to get that one too. Unfortunately, I just when it went on sale, I just
Yeah.
dumped all the money that I spent at Legion's Con. I had nothing left.
If
So
it wasn't for the idea I had for Battle Catman, I was actually seriously. I had her in my cart too at the store. I'm blanking on her name. It's Lady something. She's got like red and black armor.
Lady Averona.
Averona.
Yes, her.
Yeah,
So
because she's one of the
speaking of-
older stock that they've put on
Yeah,
sale.
I got her
for-
recently. She's
I
cool.
finally got my first Thundercats crossover figure.
Oh, who'd you
Battle
get?
Catman.
The Battle Catman, nice.
Mhm.
So far,
He's
I've
sat
got
in my pile of loot forever.
Skelra, Liono, Tigra. I know Ed's sitting on Chitara for me. Thank you, Ed. Because again, I can't find her around here. So all I need left is Panthro, and I've got my complete sets of Thundercats characters.
Wow.
Nice.
So
Mike.
I am.
Where are you?
Oh man, that's a good look, Cobb.
Mikey.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
feels so good. But
What
I
did you
forgot to
get
tell
that
when I hopped on
armor
here.
from? What's that from?
That's from the Thundercats He-Man.
Oh, okay.
I just lobbed off the chest armor, lobbed off the side of the inside of the helmet, so it pretty much fits.
Yeah.
If I touch it too much, it'll just fall off. But
Said that helmet
some of that
because
stick
it's
'em.
got that 2000X look to it.
right.
It looks great for
Second I
Battle
saw
Cat.
that helmet, I was like,
And just
how
painting
does it fit on him?
horns too. Like that makes it
Yep.
just pop so much more with the horns painted.
And you
Yeah.
can't really
He's got
see,
such a
but I
good face
did.
sculpt. See more of his face too.
I
Yeah.
did do a darker red on the parts of the armor here, and I did a blood red here.
Oh
So
yeah.
it pops a little bit more.
Yeah. I see that. That's awesome.
32
Yeah.
to 14 final score. Ooh, Ravens killing me. All right, Cobb, hold up your phone
Yeah,
again. You
show
have
that.
that
What was
picture
that?
up there.
Too bad.
No, that's Battle Catman with Pantera
Yeah,
from
I couldn't remember the name.
Ta-da!
So bright. I see, but
from Formo.
yeah, it's a good couple.
Yeah, they do. It actually looks really good together. Motu's Jagualians,
Panther Man's going to look even better with her.
the hottest
well-
evil power couple. Move over, Evelyn and Skeletor.
They can fight for her when he comes out.
Isn't
So
there a
when-
recolor of her that's black, like an actual Black Panther?
The Wave 1.5 that they put out, where it was all their paint variants.
So
And then if you get the
More of a Jaguar.
Marvel Legends, I can't think of her name. She's like a tiger chick.
Tigra.
Tigra. If you get her, those two, and Battle Catman, you got all the variants of the original big Jim Cat, because it was originally a tiger,
Oh, yeah.
then the Black
The
Panther,
Tarzan line.
Yep.
Yeah.
then Battle Cat, and then Panther.
Nice. Good call out, bud. Nice remember that. Most people remember the big Jim tiger look because that's what they always talk about when they talk about bringing Battle Cat into the line. They took the big Jim tiger, but it was also reused before Masters of the Universe, after Big Jim, for their Tarzan line,
yeah.
very briefly, where it was all black. That is also the hardest variant to find, is the all black. But then it was used in other things that weren't toy lines. Like that mold was reused for like brass statues and stuff like that, which is so weird. I know Pixel Dan managed to pick one of those up, but yeah, they reuse that mold for like so many things non-toy related too. It's
They would
ridiculous.
have grabbed me one of those. Elvira's pretty cheap too. I found her on Macari really cheap.
Heck yeah, man. That was the same one I picked up a couple
Yeah, I
months
wanted the
back.
black version, and then another red one was already on sale. But then I found the red one really cheap too, so I got her coming. I was like,
I almost picked up the red one that same day that I picked up that one, but that was when I was doing my werewolf hunt. And I was trying to find the Kessler wolf and just
I don't
couldn't
really
find him
near.
anywhere.
She's not any different. Like I want that Christmas one. The Christmas one's cool.
Christmas one's cool, and then they've got the military one where she comes with
Yeah,
like
I'm
the
not.
bazooka and stuff.
Yeah, I got the Rambo one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked myself out. I don't need that one.
Yeah, I don't need that one. Psh,
The
get that
Christmas
one.
one. I like that Christmas one.
Definitely. So I've gone around to everybody and said, asked everybody what they were thankful for. And what I'm thankful for, it's already kind of been touched on in a couple of different ways. But it's just the overall sentiment. I'm thankful to be here. Yeah, I've talked about it. I talked about it on Punk Stream. I talked about it on Pain Stream, and I bring it up on here every once in a while. But 2019, this weekend, this very weekend, was when I attempted my unaliving. And I was in a real dark place at the time. I didn't see any other way out, and I just said, nah, everything will be better off if I just weren't here. And then I got some help. I got some therapy. I got on medication, started treating depression that I kind of knew I had, but I just ignored that I had it, and started getting the help I needed. So I am thankful to be here. And I mean, I'm really thankful to be here, not just because to be alive and the journey I've been on since taking care of myself and getting the help I needed, reaching out and doing that was so very important. Because I wouldn't be here doing this. Right. I wouldn't be here to keep watching Connor grow. Connor's the one that saved my life that weekend. When I did my attempt, I was about to black out. And if I had, I wouldn't have survived. But I ended up almost blacking out, but I started seeing flashes of Connor and what I'd be kind of missing out and picturing his future. And I just couldn't do it. I couldn't go through with it. So I struggled and fought and made sure that I got through it. And then I immediately called for help and started getting the help I needed. So I am thankful to be here today. I am thankful for my son. He is the most amazing little guy in the world, and I love him to death. And thankful that, this journey that I've been on. I can't even say how amazing it's been this past year, how fortunate I've been. I went to Zolo World, got to meet some people there for the first time that I hadn't met previously, even at Legion's Con. Then being able to head down to Joe Fest. Ken, you and I have been talking for several years, and we've become really good, close friends over that time. And finally being able to meet you in person, meeting Steve.
Yep.
That was amazing. Getting to see again Mega J and spending more time hanging out with him again.
Yep. Had
And
breakfast,
John.
had dinners, I saw you for
Right.
at least 3 meals that weekend.
Yeah, exactly. Just being able to spend that time with you guys and hang out outside of the usual couple of hours each week on these streams, but being able to really sit down and spend time with you guys is awesome. Ed, hadn't seen you since 2023, and
Nope.
I feel like that's kind of a crime.
Yeah, absolutely.
Joe, getting a chance to be able to see you again this year, because that almost that got moved off the table, sadly. And thankful for Corey, Make Shape Create, coming in and saying, you know what, screw it, I'll do the 1 day drive. We'll do it. So being able
Absolutely. To yeah, that was awesome, man. And getting to see you so excited in line to grab a koi,
waiting in line for over an hour and a half just so I could
Oh,
get a
yeah.
fish to give it away too. Like
You have to throw a ping pong into a little
I
aquarium
was just
thing.
gonna say it's like going to the fair and trying to
my
It's probably
sister,
cheaper than getting the goldfish at the fair.
right.
my sister can confirm. She remembers. I am really freaking good at those carny games. Really freaking good. Every year we had the little carnival that would come around. Carol, how many of them lizards did I win over? They always died, but I'd win the lizard. Um, the balloon popping game, nail those all the time. I'd be watching people throw. Yeah, the fish always died too. The fish and the lizards.
Or got swallowed.
Yeah. But yeah, like I rule at carnival games. I do. I won a guitar one year at one of those carnival games.
Wow.
I went with Ziggy and his girlfriend at the time and her kids. And we're walking around. I won her daughter one of the really big stuffed animals. It was actually bigger than her. And then I won myself a guitar because I thought it was cool that an actual acoustic guitar was a prize. It was a real shitty acoustic guitar, I will say, but I still won it
Let
though.
me guess. Let me guess. Did on the top of it did it say first act?
I don't remember.
Because those are those like
Don't remember.
Walmart brand
The
ones.
I don't think
Walmart
they had
shit.
first act.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically that too, because it was also like
Oh.
small compared to what it should have been. Hold on, bud.
There we go.
Whoa, what did I do?
Battle Cat Man on Battle Cat.
Get it, Ed. Get it. Look at that.
And then
That cat
just
on
because-
cat action.
Cat on Cat action.
Meow. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
The majestic pink tiger butthole.
Yup. Which I realize now I probably should have painted it like dark green.
No, the pink works because it's all pink.
Yeah. I was thinking of doing the same to Battle Cat and then just putting a little pink sticker on like Battle Cat Man's butt.
You gotta
I don't-
paint the
I don't
creases
actually want
there.
to paint. I don't think I want to paint a butthole on.
I'm like, he doesn't
Battle
have a
Cat Man.
tail, right? No tail.
Well, actually, the
He don't have a
loincloth
loom
does
ball.
cover it, and I could pop it on and off. Because otherwise, he's just wearing black Spanx.
So, also wanted to continue and say, Alan, it was great that I had the chance to be able to see you again this year, sir.
Yes, it was.
Hopefully, many more times. I wish we had had more time to see each other at Legion's Con, but you know, we'll come up with some other trips that we'll be able to see each other at. I know one time next year, at least, it's already on the front. Motuniverse.
Right.
We will be seeing each other there. And Mikey, thank you again for putting all that together, so I can add yet another.
Oz, if you end up driving there, just swing by and pick up me.
But
a long drive.
unfortunately, I'm not driving up
I
north
know.
to drive all the way down. No, I am flying. So far, Corey, again, Make Shape Create, he's booked the hotel rooms. We're splitting that. So got the hotel room, just got to nail down the flights now and when specifically I can make it out there. So, I'm going to try to coordinate that since I'll be staying with Corey. Actually
If I
making
ever-
sure we get in around the same time and departing flights are around the same time.
If I ever did go, I would take full advantage of my disability and get one of those
There's no
scooters.
finger quotes.
And I would just
I know, I was
ride
just
that
gonna say,
scooter around the
that's-
con the entire time. Ken can sit in the basket.
There you go.
What can I do? What
See,
can
now
I
Like
do
you're
he's
coming-
ET or what?
I was just thinking, Oz, you better make sure you guys bring that extra couple of, and don't take it the wrong way from when I'm starting here. You got to bring a couple extra socks, right? So, you are going to be staying in a room with people on their honeymoon on their anniversary. So you better make sure have something to tie on the doorknob if you're coming home a certain time.
Look, if I'm not going to be making it back to the hotel room within a certain amount of time, I'm just going to hit up I'll go ahead and hit up Skelly, see which room he's staying in. I'll
I was
go
gonna
to
say
his
there's gonna be
room.
plenty of people you could probably just crash on.
I was
Crash
kind
in their
I was
room.
really
Yeah.
curious where
thing they
Kenny was
have.
going with the sock thing with us sharing.
I
knew
was
somebody
too.
was gonna
Right.
take,
I was
I knew
wondering
somebody was
too,
gonna
but
take that
then it
wrong at the
started
start.
coming
Yeah.
through, and I'm like, okay, I got you.
My
Just
brain went to a place
out
I
in the
should.
corner,
Sorry.
huh? With the suck, just hanging in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Maybe a necktie. Sorry, necktie then.
There you go.
I will always
At least
shout
it
out.
wasn't a crunchy sock.
These hotels do have signs that say "Do not disturb." You could just stick on
That's
there
true.
too.
That's true.
Instead of hanging a sock on your door, just go
My
around
whole
random
point
people's
was you're
doors
going
and
to be
hang
staying
up.
in a room with somebody on their anniversary.
And then hopefully you guys go to Motu Fest too. Like I booked my room for Motu Fest. I want to go. You can't even book a flight that far out yet though, so I got to figure that out.
I'd love to be able to go to Motu Fest, but it's gonna be too close to another big convention that I gotta get to next year. Of course, it's Legion's Con. Like it's like there's over a month between the two, but I've got to be able to cut certain things with it. Fortunately, splitting a room with Corey, fingers crossed if everything goes well, I'm still 100% planning to make it to Joe Fest again next year. Ken, I know you get a little worried, but I'm definitely still trying to make it to Joe Fest again next year. Just because again, I'm not the biggest GI Joe collector, but with how many people that I know and love that go to Joe Fest,
Yeah.
I'm more there for that than anything else.
But look how much else is there, right?
I
Other than
know,
just Joe's. Like
so
look at
much.
all the indie stuff. Like it feels like that a lot of
What
the
did
people who were at PowerCon moved over to Joe Fest as Joe Fest was expanding.
What did I end up walking away from Joe Fest with? One of the biggest buys I did was Creative Beast Studios. I got my
Yep.
Smilodon there. I
Yep.
almost got Ken his Smilodon there, but we settled on ATL 25.
ATL 25, which made for quite a story because I'm on the way back to the booth and I get tapped on the shoulder by none other than Jeremy, who's holding a Delta 17 Hailstorm. And we're going, is that why you weren't at your booth? And is that why you haven't been at your booth? I went to see you. No, I went to see you. And we were buying each other's stuff. the two brand managers buying each other's stuff and literally missing each other and crossing paths like, 2/3 of the way back to my booth. So, yeah.
And, again, I got being able to have these other great stories to tell from these adventures since starting on this journey beyond the toys, just everything else. It's like, again, in a lot of ways, being a kid again, the memories you made with your toys back then, the memories that I'm making with the toys now, and all the fun adventures.
Yep.
I haven't traveled this much in ages, and honestly, after COVID, I never thought I'd want to. But like every couple of months, it's like making a trip out, trying to go somewhere and meet up with some, amazing people again.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, if we do get in for Legion's Con, I may try to swing the trip, just see how it works. Because I'm not sure, because right now Joe Recondo is going to represent us when we go there because it's within it's like a 3-4 hour drive for him, right? So he can just grab stuff at the fulfillment center and go. It's a shorter flight for Steve. So if one of us goes, it'll most likely be Steve. But my hope that it's
Still
something, which is still awesome for all of you to get to see Steve, right?
Heck yeah.
And Mike, I was just talking to Jay the other night because he was doing some work for our website. And it's just like as Motooniverse grows, and it's just like if that becomes kind of an indie capital, right? It'd be nice to get out there west and spread some brand love for Delta.
We would love to have you.
Yeah, well, yeah, Jay was saying as well. I'm like, but the website I love the website, just how that logo comes at you.
We're moving servers because that website right now is crashing a lot. Jay's told me he's got it on some that I guess he's used it, but he knew it was spotty. So we're gonna move the server to a new one, I guess, this weekend. But Jay's been. I mean, honestly, none of this would happen without Jay. Like he's been instrumental. All the graphics and everything, the professionalism of the Kickstarter, like that's all him, man. Like he's it's pretty amazing. Like, I was, he took me on this like world tour of YouTube toy tubers, right? And I was saying, like, I feel like I'm like Little Mac, and he's the damn, why am I like brain farting the coach?
Doc.
But the Doc,
Oh
the
yeah,
manager. And he's like pressing the select button, like get me hyped up.
As it gets closer, let's jump on my channel and like pump the whole like attendance, how to get there, and everything like that as it gets a bit closer. Because
For sure. Yeah.
I ran a bunch of stuff going on around that time. I explained to Jay during Kickstarter, but by the time I woke up, y'all were funded and then some. So I was like, all right, I'll take a knee on this one and let's circle back when it gets closer.
Yeah.
Right.
Remember the earlier talks, like, too, if we could just make it to this amount, if we could just make it to this amount, and to have ended where the Kickstarter did,
right?
Friggin' amazing.
And Alan Oppenheimer is cool, but did we get the Scott Knightlick? No, I'm joking.
There's a funny
that's gonna be the exclusive figure, Kenny. Way to ruin it.
Yeah, it's Spectre.
Thanos is going to be coming in with his royal guard head and that infamous Wednesday.
Oh God.
It's still to this day one of my all-time favorite ones. Scott just taking it. I used to love watching his director's cuts on the classics line. That was so cool to watch. And I still tell people, go check out those videos because you get a lot of the really behind the scenes stuff.
The Wonder Bread He-Man story. That's a great story.
Oh my God, yeah. How he like there was all this information, but with that one extra piece that he was able to find that nobody else did, that helped really pull the rest of it together. And it's like, yeah, this guy had nothing to do with Wonder Bread, but yet we're still calling him Wondar.
It's out of habit now. It's part of the
it's part of the lore.
Yeah, it's part of the folklore now about
it's
how
part of the lore.
It's part of the story, right? The one thing he was not happy about a number of years ago, me and Zazel interviewed him, and he said that on the Toys That Made Us documentary, he said that documentary completely glossed over the Mattel era of classics and just only jumped to Super 7. I remember saying he did not appreciate that.
Yeah.
It just gave all the credit to Super 7. I'm just like, well, it was mostly a vintage documentary though, right? So I was collecting classics at the time, still kind of am. Right?
Yeah.
You were collecting classics, really?
Ken has some classics.
No, I know he's putting a pun. Yeah, he's putting a pun on the joke.
If you say it once more, he might appear.
Just made
Beetlejuice.
Please don't. I don't. No.
Please don't.
Come on, Ozzy wants to be your friend again.
Oh man,
I handled that. I was like, no, I'm not going through this another time.
You know what's sad?
And
he tried to contact all of you to be like, hey, I want to be friends again. He never tried to contact me once.
Oh,
he didn't try to contact you. The only reason he wanted to weasel in with any of us three is because he heard we were all in that planning group. The only reason he started reaching out to anything is because he wanted to turn Motuniverse like it was his idea. Was that
the reason? Because he started reaching out to me by just talking about Transformers. Like he'd be like, "Hey, is this vintage?" I'm like, "Well, there's like 80 points of articulation on that thing, so no, not vintage."
Yeah,
like, why would you ask me that? He'll be like, "Is this Shockwave?" I'm like, "It's purple. It's got one eye and a Decepticon logo. Who the hell else would it be? What am I supposed to say?"
Hey, there's such a thing called Google. You can find out.
I know.
Here's a Transformer form.
Is that Optimus Prime?
That's totally Optimus.
Does that come in the McDonald's Happy Meal?
Isn't that a GoBot?
That's
It's
totally
a GoBot. The only GoBot, and I had
Mikey can recognize a GoBot. From
I had this when I was a kid, and I thought this was some like Hot Wheels transforming Optimus Prime. Now, granted, I was 4, and the colors kind of match up, and it's a truck.
They did.
Sidekill's still my favorite.
Right?
Love Sidekill.
But
actually, Mikey, I haven't been on yet. Check this thing out. I just finished it.
Look at this. That prototype battle armor style stuff. There we go. The action.
What?
Isn't that a cool color scheme? Like that. I just used the 2000X Skeletor.
Go ahead and just throw that in my blind box.
Hey, dude! I got such a nice box for you, Mikey.
It's gonna be nice.
He goes,
Like-
"Oh yeah, I got your birthday," and I'm like, "My birthday was in January."
Yeah, we're gonna have like a double birthday box there.
When's yours in January, Mikey?
The 30th.
All right. So when we hold the January birthday stream, because there's actually quite a few clubhousers that have birthdays in January. I know Ed, you're one. Thanos.
Yeah, mine's the 31st.
Yep.
Nice.
The behind the scenes guy, Ziggy, who's responsible for most of my road trips. His is the 8th. Yes, he's the 8th. He's literally 4 days after mine. Thanos is like the 10th, I believe, if I remember correctly. Kayla, we miss you. You know, you need to
Kayla,
come back on sometime. She is also another January birthday. We found out so many of us had January birthdays. We just did a birthday special in January for how many of us there are.
I talked about
And-
Kayla earlier, Oz.
Nice, I'm down. That'd be
Because
fun.
Alan was struggling getting a tail onto his gargoyle, and I said maybe we should get Kayla in here because she's good at getting things into
Oh,
tight
she'll
places.
get it in there. She'll
Yeah.
get it in there. And
dude,
yes,
she
whoever,
still gave me the coolest thing, like the coolest gift. She was just talking on the clubhouse. She goes, "Hey, whoever I'm working for, they want me to throw this or give it to Goodwill. Does anybody want it?" I was like, "Yes, please." And so she sent me an Xbox that's like a Minecraft Xbox One. And
Oh yeah, I remember that.
like that's the coolest. Like Merrick plays it all the time still. It's like the coolest
love
thing.
that.
She's like, "Just pay
Absolutely.
for shipping." And I was like, "Hell yeah."
Sweet.
Well, she has been busy doing her own thing, and that's why she isn't able to hang out with us on Saturday nights anymore. But we all wish her the best, and we do miss her. Maybe she'll be able to join us again one Saturday night. However, I do love this. Highly articulated. Good friend Adam says, if you liked Jeff's package, you're going to love Kenzo's box.
Yeah, buddy. It's a tight little. Oh no, wait, it's a big box.
Ooh,
The big loose box.
it's a big loose box.
You won't like it.
Hopefully, Kenzo's box gets stuffed.
I was gonna say you better stuff that tight.
Super
then.
stuffed.
Super stuffed.
Mr.
Pack
Perfect? Is it Mr. Perfect that I got for you, Mikey?
Yeah, Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect from the WWE Superstars.
Yeah, I got that one with his name on
Need
it.
that Intercontinental Championship belt.
I was just saying I got the Jake the Snake with Damien, and I asked Bud, I was like, could you give this a more realistic paint job? So when I send Bud his box, I'm sending
There you go.
Damien with it so he can paint him up so he looks more like a real boa constrictor. You know,
There's a
python.
snake in my box.
Ken, that's one of my favorite belts of all time. That Intercontinental.
The
belt.
Intercontinental.
Yeah, I've been told by people that they know it's a knockoff because the WWE Network logo was never done on a black strap. I'm just like, you freaking nerds. You know, I'm like, I got it at a flea market.
Official belt. It's
I'm
still
like-
a belt.
I'm like, I got it at a flea market. What do you expect?
I think I do have one. I was thinking I have one, but I think I got one with Razor Ramon.
Oh, you
So,
got
Bud,
WW.
this
Yeah,
is-
that would have came with the Legends, right?
I have
yeah,
a Razor
I got a
Ramon.
bunch of Razor Ramones. He's my favorite wrestler, so I'm pretty sure I got
What's
one.
up, Buzz?
So this guy, I'm sending him to you.
Yeah.
It was a pain in the ass. This hand, I could not find it. I was looking through all the extra hands and stuff and all the packages and everything because like I said, I'm going through and organizing a lot of stuff. I could not find that hand. Then I found out why. I wasn't looking. It was holding Lee J's shield. So in the bag, he was holding the shield, and when I pulled the figure out, his hand was attached to the back of that shield, and I was
Yeah,
like,
a bunch of
"Son
stuff
of a
like that where the
bitch."
hands just onto the weapon still. I'm like, let's put them together.
Yeah,
Is that a faceplate for him too? For that hood? Or it's all one piece?
I've never taken the head out of that, so I wouldn't know. Joe, do you know? I think it's more of like a faceplate deal, like not a fully sculpted head.
Yeah, it's an insert. If you if you boil it, you can pop the head out of the hood, but it's just got a key in the back. It's not like a a full head with a hood on it.
You'll find out because I'm sending you a full Dubon head that you can
Oh,
pop the
yeah,
mustache off of, and then if you want to, you can pop the head sculpt out of. Cobb, that's part of
Just
your box.
Dubon's is glued in there. They didn't use toy glue; they used super glue. Like that sucker is so. That's how I found out the mustache came off. I just kept boiling it and boiling it and boiling it to get the head out of the hood,
Not what you
and the
were
mustache
going
fell
for.
off. And I was like, "Holy moly! The mustache is a separate piece."
The whole reason I'm sending that head to Cobb is for that mustache,
Yeah.
so he can put it with his man at arms.
Yeah,
It's
there's
the
a
whole
swig with a
reason he's getting that.
mustache that I customized. So
What's
but-
going on, Todd? Good to see you, brother. Hey, is that Felonious? Hold on, I'm trying to find you here so I can blow you up.
Ooh.
That's a Red Shadow.
Oh, some
Yeah,
Red
put
Shadow crossover there.
I thought
Actually,
other way around. Savage Battle Cat looks pretty cool.
That
too.
actually looks pretty cool.
That does look cool.
Yeah.
Damn,
I was
that
actually
looks good.
Yeah, better.
I was tinkering around with Battle Catman's helmet because I wanted to carve out some of the inside. I wanted to see if I could fit it on top of Panthero's head, but it's proven to be difficult. There's these two little notches on the inside that I've been trying to get my knife in there to carve it out.
Yeah, to get on whose
You
head?
can barely see it.
You got like little plastic nippers that might be able to
Panther's
get in.
head. Not the. Well, I do, but
They're not,
they won't work.
You mean Panthro, not Panther, right?
Panthro, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Too many similar names.
Thundercats.
Thundercats, blue guy, bald.
So I was trying on
Got
that Dragonor girl too, but it didn't quite fit.
I'll be right back, guys, because there's something that I wanted to do. I know I said I wasn't going to play with mini toys because I was waiting for Saturday. Since that's the theme this Saturday, guys, we're playing with toys. I mean, if you've got some new toys you want to open, fine. But we're just playing with toys this weekend. That's what we're going to be doing.
I just bought a ticket to go to Survivor Series this Saturday.
Hey, man, I can't blame you. It's the WWE.
Oh.
It's once a year Survivor Series every Thanksgiving weekend.
I figured it's John Cena's last pay-per-view. My wife's going to be working all day.
Oh, he's not going to go to the Rumble? Interesting.
No,
There's no reason for him to go to Rumble. There's really not. Survivor
I guess he did
Series.
last year's Rumble. You know.
But that's
Yeah,
because he was doing a whole nother year.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Royal
I was
Rumble.
thinking- I thought he was
starts
closing
the
out
road
where
to
he started.
WrestleMania.
Yes.
His
So-
last match is it's like Saturday night main event. They're doing
gonna
like
be a dark
tournament to whoever
match.
who's fighting.
It'll be on
it's on
AEW.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I'll be right back. I got to grab some figures. I'm going to do a quick play with here.
Gang, I'm gonna head out. Happy Thanksgiving. You guys are awesome. Thanks for letting me hang with you.
Alan, thanks for joining us,
Thanks for
brother.
joining, Alan.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Al.
See you guys.
Hey, bud.
Yeah.
I'll be white black.
Did you just say I'll be white black?
White
did
black.
say I'll be white black.
I was like, did he
I
really
wasn't
say-
even going to say anything.
Been a long
Cobb,
time.
I don't know if you were on, but did you hear when I said that picture you took of Arzak was fucking awesome?
Oh no, but thank you. Yeah,
Yeah, that picture was freaking badass, dude. I loved it.
it's one I actually sat down and took like an all night thing. Used all my miniatures, set it all up.
It was a great setup, and the lighting's perfect and everything, man.
Yeah,
I gotta hop off.
I was like, I'm kind of
If
proud
you're
of it.
still on later, I'll jump back on. Sorry, guys.
All right, Kenny.
All right, Ken.
Take care, Ken.
Didn't
Yeah,
you just get here? Jeez.
pain in the butt, but it was worth it.
Kenny, what was that He-Man you were holding earlier? Did he have like the?
It's gonna be the same thing with the drop. Whoop, that dropped off. Yeah, I just
You had
started.
like a claw or something. I thought you had him on.
How to what?
It had like a fist or claw or something.
Oh, you know what that was? I just put the that was the faker. I just put
There
the
you
glove
go.
on him from the
Okay.
Mega Custom X
Ooh.
claw.
Do you got an extra one of those?
So it just has the same peg there for.
He's handing it to you, bud. Take it.
That's give me. That's the only thing my Lionel is missing is that god awful glove.
Brick
That glove, yeah, the glove is
shouting out a
terrible.
chocolate tart from Sprouts. All right, thanks, Brick. Thanks for picking up the chocolate tart, sir. Those are pretty good.
That's awesome. You know what? I really hate to say it because I know it's like, holiday stuff and everything, but I got a nice little 10 hours starting in the morning. I should probably wind down and get my ass ready for showered in bed. So
we probably aren't going to be on much longer anyway, Kenny, because
yeah, I'm
in the morning.
gonna hop off, but I will.
I was gonna say Ken's on, so
You got a
about
big
10
Black
minutes and
Friday.
stream will shut down.
That came out kind
supposedly.
of weird.
I mean, we're supposed to have a pretty busy day tomorrow, so hopefully we
Big
will.
sale tomorrow.
Could definitely use the money. So, all right, y'all.
Well, good luck
I'll see
tomorrow,
y'all
Kenny.
later. Have a
good
good
luck.
Take her easy.
Love you, brother.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Take
Kenny.
care, Kenny.
You too, guys.
As they start dwindling off, I did say I didn't want it to really go past midnight, but we're having fun. So, in any case, I went to go grab some Origin pieces to do some pop and swaps. While I was over there, though,
Nice.
some of my earliest fun pop and swaps. Hey, you know what, Brick? If you got time, we'll still be up for a bit. Definitely come join us. Happy Thanksgiving to you and the family, though, Brick. Miss ya. So this is my Ninjor.
Oh, is
And
those the Rocks from the Rock? No, who's that?
No, Bray Wyatt.
Oh, Bray Wyatt. Nice.
He was one of the very first wave of the WWE Superstars line.
Yeah.
And I popped his arms off to put on him so he looked a little bit more Yakuza.
Right. That's pretty cool.
Then, yeah, I thought it looked good. But then I got this extra Bray Wyatt parts. And in the Masters of the WWE Universe line, this character was used in one frame of the comic with the Fiend figure that came out from that line, but they never released this. So it's Prince Adam with Bray Wyatt's head.
Nice.
Because that was
yeah, he was
Bray
on.
Wyatt was in that.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
All right, Brick. We appreciate it, brother. We'll see you Saturday night, hopefully. Come join us. Then I just wanted to flex. I do have this.
Oh,
glow in the
I hate
dark.
you.
Oh,
I hate you just a little bit.
He's in my storage unit, sadly. I don't just have him out and about, but I got him.
He is, without a doubt, one of my most favorite figures in my
I
collection.
still want to nab him sometime.
He's so difficult to get at a good price. So difficult to get.
I know.
Shout out to, figuratively speaking, John Westby, one of my earliest Patreon subscribers. Without him, I would not have this guy. Thank you, John.
Yeah, without him, I wouldn't have Thunder Punch, He-Man, and there's one other I got from him. I can't think of it.
I love it too because for the masters of the WWE universe, they were still downscaling classics molds for Origins bodies. Because these released a little bit earlier than Origins was out. So he got that classic Cyclops armor. And then when they released Cyclops, this armor was gone.
I wonder, the new Stranger Things 2-pack has that armor, but in the same color. I wonder if the back of it will have.
Bet you it's probably the same thing. It's
That would be
probably
cool.
that one. I don't
I'm
think
looking
they've
at it.
reused regular Triclops.
That 2-pack I
You can't
definitely
tell
want.
without looking at the back. So.
Yeah.
All
I'm not
right.
sure if they used it again for the Bret Hart though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Did they?
you're right. It was the Bret Hart had the same one.
It was with the daggers or without?
I think it was with the
I
daggers.
think it was, yeah.
Because
I need to get
Triclops hadn't been out
You're
yet.
like,
at
I
that
gotta
point.
get up.
Man,
The
I gotta
Force.
come get up and get this. So, doing some. I've said for a while I kind of wanted to do this pop and swap since I got my Skelra, but now we're
I just want to say real quick, because you're talking about the Masters of WWE Universe. I just had somebody comment on in the Cabal. They really liked the table that I used for that shot that Ed was talking about.
Yeah.
All I did was I got the
See where
stairs
the
from the
stairs
Masters
Oh, from the
of the
ring.
WWE ring, put two of them together, and it makes a freaking cool little like picnic table.
I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
nice.
I still want to find like those rings were going for really cheap, and I wish
Yeah,
I'd
I
grabbed
got a
some
couple.
when they were. I wanted to make a flight of stairs to go up, like glue them together to make a flight of stairs that go up to the second level of Castle Grayskull instead of just
Nice.
that ladder.
Yeah, you could get those rings for like $10 at well, they're big lots out here, but like they probably not
Big
always.
lots, yeah.
Yeah,
No, we
I
got big
a
lots out
second
here.
one, big lots.
Oh, you do
Yeah.
have big lots?
See,
Okay.
that's the thing. Like the big lots around me, they had them, but at the time, that was when they were supposed to have the Eternian Royal Guard,
hmm
and I was looking for the Eternian Royal Guard, but they didn't have them. But they had those rings, and I passed on them because I was hunting for a very
I
specific
hate
item.
when they
Right.
do that. I
Yeah.
did that with the whole first wave of that Masters of the WWE. They had all four of them, the Mr. T and all them. I forget who else was in.
Oh
And
man, yeah.
I was
Mr.
looking for
T's
Origins. I was like, oh, this is
hardest.
pretty cool. I was like, but they don't have Origins here, and I passed on them. I was like, shit, they're so hard to get later.
Yep.
Who else was in? Was Undertaker in Wave 1?
No, he was wave
Roman
2.
Reigns, Rey Mysterio.
That original Rey Mysterio was great.
Yeah, there was two Rey Mysterios.
He was in the first wave?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the first wave had the color swap
I just
version
remember
from
Mr. T.
Stratos.
Oh, and Jake the Snake. Yeah, Jake the Snake too. I don't know if that was.
Jake the Snake was one
Jake
of the
the
later
Snake was-
ones.
Yeah, late. Mr. T was
Yeah.
also later.
That's when I
was.
Is it?
Yeah. I
Okay,
still
it was
wanted
whatever that Mr. T wave was. It was him, Jake the Snake, and I forget who else.
Yeah, that was later on. That was probably like, I want to say like wave at least 5 or 6.
Oh, was
did
that right?
want-
Okay. I know they're all hard to get afterwards. I was like, shit, I should have got them.
Yeah, I definitely wanted that Jake the Snake because he also came with the same Damien the WWE Superstars one came from.
Right.
I'd still like to get it and still throw him in. I'm not putting this Jake the Snake with my Snake Men. It doesn't really make as much sense because the most
No.
snake thing about him is the snake.
The armor.
Right. Like there's no freaking point for me putting him with the Snake Men. But
I wish they would have continued that line because that was a really good line.
I know.
the reason they discontinued it was because they didn't want the Masters of the Universe gimmicks now that they were doing Origins.
Yeah.
And that's why they got rid of it. But they still liked the body and style. So that's why they came out with Superstars.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wish they'd done it too.
Which has been
One of
good.
my
I've cherry picked some of those.
Yeah, depending on what soft goods they come with.
Right. I got Ric Flair. I got Ultimate Warrior.
Ric Flair. Oh my God, we went into an Ollie's by me, and they had an entire wall of Ric Flair.
I gotta say,
Should have picked up a bunch of them.
Yeah,
Have a bunch of microphones to.
I
to be
did.
Able to do.
I came on here that night and said, if anybody wants Ric Flair or they want some body fodder, Ric Flair is $4 at Ollie's right now.
Ric Flair is actually, people are hunting for him to make Vicron because his skin tone
Yeah.
matches up with the Vicron if you want to do the Masterverse head on there.
Nice.
And now
I just
everybody's
feel
after
like
that
he's
Rob
got
Van
the
Dam, I
wrestling
guess, for the bare feet.
Yeah. All right. It's kind of a simple pop and swap, but I took my 2000X Skeletor, put the bear skull on it.
Nice.
But he's got the Necroconda cape.
That skull is so cool.
It's got the hood that comes up. Of course, now the hood's it's designed to fit over that snake head and neck.
Right,
So it's so
bigger.
big. But it kind of works. Actually, almost looks very movie.
I was gonna say, yeah, he's got that movie-esque
kind of hood going there with that one. If I could, but that would defeat the purpose of him having the hood. I was gonna say if I could glue the hood to the head, totally defeats the purpose of that. But as much as I like 2000X, this was the head that came with the 2000X one. And I don't know, that little peak over the top with this one. Oh, it's kind of weird. I still like it because he's got like, of course, my camera or the light washes it out, but he's got like the fangs that he had in the cartoon. I dug that, but I don't know, something about the way
newer
it's
one looks a
wrapped
lot
around the
better.
chin. Yeah.
Hey, Cobb, you got Battle Catman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Only if you have it nearby or can grab it.
No, just show them off. Remember?
The hood for the Skullra that has the horns attached to it. Would that fit on? Could Battle Catman's head fit in there? Because that might be a nice fix for
We'll find out.
It's
Panther
attached to
Man.
the armor, but
Well, I mean, I would have to cut into it, but I'm saying like for like a Panther Man having those horns instead of having like a helmet, have like a hood on them. That might look cool. And of course, with the Skeletor like armor, also putting that on Panther Man. Be a nice little like kind of mix up.
so this is designed to go around that bigger body, but I'm almost wondering myself, like if I were to put this on that Jake the Snake to create something, because it's got that, it's got the Mumra symbol with the twin
Yeah, there
snakes
you go.
facing each other.
Yeah.
Just to get him to have a purpose for that figure.
More snaky.
Yeah. Oh, if anybody was wondering about the size comparison for those scorpions with like a Mythic Legion style action figure, so
Yeah,
here's
I was
one of the
wondering that.
scorpions.
That'd
Like,
be perfect.
Dude, a bunch
Yeah,
of
that's a
those
good idea.
scorpions
Yeah,
would look really
I'd need
good.
to battle that.
They would look really good with the new Fallout
Clash of the
figures.
Titans going on there.
Oh,
Definitely.
Fallout. Great idea, bud.
Yeah. Especially with the new season and the rad scorpions they're showing.
Hell
right?
yeah.
And
I
then
mean,
if you were to get like one of the
the-
high Godzilla figures and put two horns on the head, there you got
you can see
Death
they
Claw.
painted
Death
the
Claw.
eyes.
Yeah. Do the claws articulate us?
Yes. The claws do articulate.
Oh, nice.
The tail, it articulates pretty good. Like, you have to kind of position the top one up and out a little bit, but
Yeah, that works though.
it articulates like all those segments. He could stab himself in the back really good with it.
Yeah.
But again, these pets work so good with so many other toy lines.
Like, especially now that we're getting animals like a scorpion, right? I mean,
Yeah.
a wolf, yeah, that works too. But German shepherds, dogs, parrots, and birds. I mean, that's
I mean, they had dogs, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not some of the modern breeds, but like a German Shepherd, you can fit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the wolf, you could fit in there, but
Yeah, the wolf, stuff like that, you can definitely fit. And the legs are articulated too. They're not. I mean, some of the smaller ones up front are a little bit more static, but that's a ball joint right there.
oh, nice.
So you get some decent posing with these scorpions. They're not very static.
Stingor's little minions.
Yeah, man. So again, another big shout out to Woody. Glad I was able to grab two. I'm definitely going to be hitting him up for some more. He said it was cool that I could go ahead and shoot out.
Yeah.
I don't need to be in Biggin anymore.
I thought you were going to show something else. Sorry.
No, I can send out. I'm going to send you his number and Alan his number, so that way you guys can get in touch
I might
with him.
pick up two. Just
again, they work. There you go, Bud.
There you go.
Bud's gone again.
Of course, Bud's not here.
Right when he does it.
That
sorry,
does
I'm
fit
definitely
around.
here. And yeah,
That would
that
actually
looks
look really good with Panther.
Yeah, with the
Panther in
I
there.
think that's what I'm going to do. I'll have to
Mm-hmm.
get two of those suckers. Awesome, thanks.
Do you have that armor already, Bud?
Oh, no, I don't have the figure. I was going to get him. He was on sale on Amazon for like 26, but I was like, I really want to do Battle Catman.
Well,
So I
Cobb,
had
you've
to get
got an
He-Man.
extra set of the armor, don't you?
Yes.
Because you're only displaying one like Skelra. The other
Yeah.
one you got is displayed like Mumra. If you can't send him that, maybe I could just send him mine. I could throw mine in his box. I don't know. I was just saying I was going to use it with Jake
How
the
much
Snake,
are
but it's going
the
to be too big.
how much are the Skullras around you
40?
for Ollie's?
They were on sale right
Oh,
now. I thought.
Yeah.
Ollie's.
They're like
If you
15
find them at Ollie's, they're $15.
Hmm.
But my Ollie's only had one, and I
Okay.
got it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, believe me, bud, if they had more than one, I would have already picked it up
Oh, no.
because that price you can't
Yeah. If
beat.
you don't feel like getting
Right.
them, but I'll.
Oh, I definitely am going to get him, but like when I get mine, I'll probably swap between the two looks. So that's why I'm like, I'll probably have to get a second figure.
I wanted mine strictly for the Mumra look. I was
I'm
like,
actually
ever since
going
I saw the
to.
Skelra, I was
You
like, I
might
hope
end
I
up
can just
getting
make
me
it
another one
Mumra.
too.
I know for mine, I'm going to blend the two looks. So there's going to be a lot of chopping of both the armor parts because I kind of want a fusion instead of just like one or the other. But I still want it to where like I could take the parts off and put them on, and it's still Mumra. But the Skullra part, that's the one I'm gonna like customize and chop up.
Cool.
Which pretty much just means I'm gonna make a bunch of cloth good versions of the other armor,
Yeah.
especially
Guys,
those
I
wraps.
think I'm gonna jump off here.
All
Like,
right, brother.
fading out. The tryptophan's kicking in. No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
But I do got to work tomorrow, so
Same. Yeah, I'm going to be jumping off myself here. So
Yeah.
I think it's a good spot to call it a night.
All right.
But I want to thank all of you guys for joining us. Thank you, everybody in the chat. I didn't expect too many people in the chat tonight, so it's good to see everybody jumping in. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And I know we're thankful for all the shit we've received so far. So now all of those of us on the East Coast go rush out and buy all new shit. Be here this Saturday because we're going to be